Superstar.
That's the first word on the recording now.
Yep.
Superstar.
Literally superstar.
Is it really?
Are we telling
Yeah,
my
for sure.
future?
Every time my coworkers say that, I say superstar.
And they're like, we work at the state.
It's better than can you not take the poet's name in vain?
Oh.
Which I haven't said in 10 years.
Him. Excuse me.
Can you imagine if you worked with somebody like Umbridge?
Oh.
You
Oh, quick.
choke when you have Skittles
Or
juice in your
murder.
mouth.
So in case you're wondering what you're listening to currently,
Banter.
this is the random musings of all my friends around a D&D table, and we're all joining to play, I forgot what the name of my campaign was called. I'm Jeff, and welcome to Victory and Defeat. It's
Oblivion.
episode 3 of some kind of campaign. It's Oblivion. Oh, Spira. Yeah, that's right. This is the
Spira?
Spira campaign. There you go. This is a great start to a video.
Who the hell are you talking to?
We're already like, this is just me thinking, shut
Horrible
up.
intros usually lead to great episodes, though.
You know what?
Yeah.
Honestly, thank you very much.
We all have fun.
That's the kind of support that I needed in my life, Jim. Thank you so much. Or so I call you Sir
Aloysius.
Aloysiousness.
Aloysius fun for to
Alicia.
Or
You're
Alicia
Alicia now.
Alicia got it more.
Sir Alicia.
Delicious stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna start calling me Alicia in game now, and it's like,
Sorry. I apologize ahead of time because it's absolutely going to happen, Alicia.
Thank you for the coffee, by the way.
Hey, anytime. Yeah, the DM is a friendly guy, so subscribe. Subscribe
Yeah.
to my channel.
We
Listen
got a
to
new
all
subscriber.
my...
Or you did not.
Oh,
not me.
really?
I'm not part of your show.
Well, you could be.
He
No.
still hasn't
I
do what
mean-
he promised.
I mean, the
for
new
100,
subscriber's
and
probably
that was
me,
horrible
so.
grammar.
The new subscriber. Honestly, yeah.
because I subscribed after last session.
I have so many subscribers now. I don't know what to
You
do with all
promised to do a
100
thing
some
for
odd of them.
100.
I did. Okay. I'll do it right now.
What was it?
Give me something to do.
The thing was to reveal your middle name, which we already knew.
I forgot again.
Well, my
I don't
listeners
know it.
didn't know.
Nolan.
I
Evelyn
don't
didn't
know it.
I've known
Nolan.
since, like,
She
the
still
5th
doesn't
grade,
know it.
And I
Nolan.
forgot.
Okay, it's Nolan.
Nolan,
Yeah.
too.
That's
Of
not bad.
course. Oh.
So make sure you Google check me, Jeffrey Nolan Flegel. Know all about my life.
His real first name is Fluffrey, though, so...
Good luck spelling that.
Flegel.
I don't know why I literally
Flegel.
look directly
Flegel.
into the microphone whenever I talk. It's like it's so weird. It's an audio recording.
You gotta make eye
Doesn't
contact.
matter. I gotta make eye contact now. Everything's better with eye contact.
Ugh.
Prolonged eye contact.
Nice. Prolonged eye contact.
My cat.
Dude,
I don't know, is
such a
Bo
good
Burnham the
bit.
type to copyright strike?
I mean,
Hopefully not.
we just said prolonged eye contact like 5 times. I don't think he's gonna mind.
Welcome to the internet.
Well, he might mind
the
about that one.
internet.
That's like the most popular thing for this stand-up.
Okay.
Welcome to the World Wide Web.
There you go. Where everything's elongated.
Or so they'd like to think.
I'm pretty sure this recording has been like 5 minutes of just random nonsense.
Well, that's
Well,
why everyone's here.
3 minutes. I overshot that by quite a bit. All right.
For our viewers who are under a certain age, World Wide Web is what WWW stands for.
Yeah.
But what's HTTP?
Hypertext Translation Protocol.
But what's the semicolon?
HTML is Hypertext Markup Language.
It's the
I think it's Translation Protocol.
What's the sound?
oh yeah.
Okay.
What's .com?
It's commercial, right?
Yeah. It's a
It's a
commercial
commercial.
website.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
The net.
Lyrium update.
I was
Lyrium
kidding.
patch note.
I was kidding too. But thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome.
So I actually wrote down that I'm a giant idiot, and in the first episode, I
One of those
remember
out bed.
a really, really funny conversation where Tommy was all like, "Hey, something doesn't make sense about the lyrium," and then I was like on the spot, like, So yeah, that's in episode 1. You should listen to that. But I didn't make that noise. But like mentally, I was doing that. So he made a very good point that that's very strange that lyrium kind of flows through nature, and it doesn't burn all the living things, but it actually
It
can
burns
burn
us.
human skin.
Burns us.
I shouldn't say human skin. That's
It
very
freezes
racist
us.
of
That was
me.
a
It
terrible
burns
impression.
like
Sorry.
living creatures' skins. So whether
Ow.
you're human or half orc or giant or
Griffin.
a gripply or a lapid or any of the other wonderful creations in my game.
What is a lapid?
A lapid is a bunny folk.
A lapid is a U, is the correct answer to that.
A lapid is a you. Anyway, so about this lyrium, he mentioned how strange that was, and then I was like, that does seem really strange. And so here's some backstory. When I was writing this campaign, man, this recording is going places. It's really going places.
Don't get so close. Just keep going.
Just keep going. All right. When I originally wrote this
sharing
campaign,
the
it was
creative
actually
process.
before the COVID outbreak. So imagine my patience with having to launch this campaign. All of my notes before COVID and everything that I was like, just kind of like writing down and just sort of musing about day to day, they were lost, and I lost all those files. And I remember specifically once it was brought up, and I had to think about it on the spot, that I did actually did not. That was weird. I did
Not actually
write it in my game in such a way. The lyrium, it only burns your skin if it's in the crystallized form. So in the like heavy, gaseous, flowy form, you can stick your hand in it and be totally fine. Although you probably get some sort of sensation out of it, but I don't want to break the game about that yet.
We could probably use the gaseous form of lyrium to add a really sick effect to your shows.
That'd be tight.
As a basketball fan, I figured you'd want an update.
Yeah.
Dude, your fans would
Oh
love
shit,
it.
for real?
Mm-hmm. It's probably over.
That's now my life mission to figure out how to do this.
My boyfriend's an A's fan, so it's no asterisks.
Well, that's a cheating thing.
So, just to
Yeah,
recap
boy,
real
I'm
quick,
a fan.
I lost my original notes and I had to kind of rewrite most of this campaign from scratch. Lyrium doesn't act the same way as I mentioned in episode 1. Everything's the same about it with the exception of the crystallized form.
Aloysius is definitely going to swim in lyrium.
Aloysius,
Aloysius, yes.
Aloysius can definitely swim in lyrium, although I'm pretty sure he would just sink immediately and fall to the bottom of the lyrium swimming pool.
Aloysius Ven Fortescus.
Venn diagram.
Just to get his name completely wrong.
The fork.
The fork, yes.
Sir Alicia Keys.
Sir Alicia Keys, yes. So, any questions about lyrium? Because, I mean, most of the lyrium stuff is kind of common knowledge in the world.
If we go into the deep roads, do we find the red lyrium?
No. That was a great question.
That's
Though.
all I need to know.
Does red lyrium make you evil?
Red lyrium does exist, though. I will say that. But
All right,
We're
specifically
not
for the
Superman, Jenny.
We did that at the same
That's
time.
preposterous.
Does it make your moves more powerful?
No. Maybe.
Is it crunchy like fried chicken?
lyrium?
Yeah.
Will green
It's so
lyrium kill
crunchy it
us?
would probably break your teeth if you chewed on it. The crystal.
Unless you're a dwarf.
Yellow lyrium.
Yeah,
Yes,
why not?
let's throw fireballs with our hands.
And draconians, because why not?
Hey, dwarves canonically can taste stone and know what it is.
I actually do believe that exists. Yes.
That must be
It's
like-
their part of the stone cutting ability.
Yep,
and,
exactly.
and yeah. Isn't that fun?
I've definitely had a dwarf lick the walls of a tavern to figure out what it's made out of.
I have never, maybe this is racist of me, but I have never felt the desire to play a dwarf character. Ever. Ever.
How dare you?
So sorry.
I love dwarves.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Wasn't Dave a dwarf? Was it Dave? Yeah.
Yeah, Dave's work.
I love all races. I kind of want to. I love all races.
them all.
You gotta catch them all. Am I
Dwarf
right?
lives matter.
Dwarf lives matter.
That's controversial. Hey, excuse me. All of my races' lives matter. Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's a big yikes right there. I love this
Granny
recording so far.
beard.
What a
You're like,
freaking
here's some
roller coaster.
editing.
I'm not editing any of this. You guys could drop N bombs. I'm not editing it
That's all gonna happen.
Not happening.
We don't do that anymore.
anymore.
If we're recording.
I don't know why I would do
YouTube.
I was gonna say, I
Like,
never have.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Lorraine taught me that she says buddy in songs instead of the N word, and it fits so perfect.
What's that, buddy?
It's
Yo,
great.
buddy.
Trying to think of words that actually have
I'm not
that
funny.
word.
Oh, right.
My favorite song, Buddies in Paris. Okay.
That's
Done
so
now.
delightful.
I leave the Temple of Rama.
Oh. Okay.
Well, before you do that,
I depart.
He just vanishes. It's weird.
okay. You guys see Quinn depart back the way you guys came.
I throw the rock at the walls.
Which
The
are-
mirror, the glass walls.
Oh.
I
was like, you don't have the Rocky.
That was wild.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But also really scary.
It was a bit
I
scary.
do want to say
Yeah, what
real
the
quick,
fuck?
I was
Yeah.
half expecting you to eat the rock, and that would have been so funny.
I'm surprised I didn't lick it.
What's bothering you is your hunger, so just...
Tries to pocket it, but they realize that they're naked. Still tries to pocket it.
Just inserts.
Throwing it was also like my instincts, but I was not sure if that was what I was supposed to do.
The vision, the dream state thing, it would have ended eventually if a choice, because Rama would have made the assumption that it was just indecisiveness, essentially, because none of
And then you get 0
mirrors would
XP.
have broken the wall.
You get negative 500 XP.
You lose a level, ha! Because that makes sense as a DM.
That was a thing in
experience.
older D&D games.
Yeah, dying, you lose experience or something like that.
No, there were actual creatures that would their attacks could lower your level.
Oh, interesting.
I don't like
And it's still a thing in 5e, but only with the deck of many things.
So strange. So strange. Anyway, you guys are still in the main chamber,
I'm not.
except for Quinn.
I gotta go.
Okay,
Chamber.
I'll see you
Great,
soon.
now
This
Nintendo's
actually works really well because
Yeah.
he left.
Quinn's
That
gone
might
to
be
get
one of
his
the reasons
laundry.
why he left. Actually.
There we go.
Quinn's a
So
boy.
the
right?
three of you,
I think so.
we have
all boys.
Glorp, Boggy, and Sir. I'm gonna try to refrain from calling you Alicia because it's as funny as it is. I don't want to do that. You are still standing in the main chamber, and Rama's voice is still kind of echoing in your mind, and you feel the presence of Rama. That connection still, like mentally, as if Rama is still listening. And this is just after you received Flashblade and all that good stuff. What a great weapon, right? What a nice DM, right?
Love that
Yay.
weapon. Very generous lover. I mean DM.
I'm a generous both listeners. You can hit me up at 5-3s. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, now they know where you live.
Well, I just said 5-3. It could be 5-3 anything.
Terrible ball call.
What the crap? All right.
It's the World Series.
It's,
Is it?
Ground out,
Yeah.
ground
is
out
it
to first.
actually the World Series right
Game is
now?
over.
Yeah.
It just ended, actually.
It just ended.
Who won?
Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, Braves.
The Braves.
They beat the Astros.
The Astros and Braves.
Says,
Wait,
oh,
what I
wait.
thought...
No, the Astros are home, so they're still winning.
Oh, god damn it.
There's still half an inning. I reversed it in my head with who was the home team.
Got it. Anyway,
Okay.
you still feel Rama's presence in your minds, and you note that he is actually still present. And after a short while, after Quinn leaves, Rama asks you all if there are any questions worthy of his time.
Not a question, but I do want to apologize for the mess.
Give me a D20.
We're missing all, I suppose.
18!
That's great.
Am I adding anything to it?
Actually, no.
No,
You,
okay.
you don't need to.
Let me to 20 with cunning.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's like the +3 and all that stuff going on. Yeah, you're fine. Rama says, "It is quite all right. Normally there are people here to take care of things like that. But
That's what we came in here looking for.
yeah, but they're not here, and you're all wondering now. Like, oh yeah, like where is everyone?
Yeah, where are they?
Where are they?
Rama informs you all that with the recent events of the Myst coming out of the nearby Oblivion Gate, people ran because there's fucking demons. He doesn't say that. This is me paraphrasing, of
Flash
course.
was a scimitar.
Fucking demons,
What's
got
that?
it.
Flash was a scimitar, right?
Flash is a scimitar. Yes.
I just want to note that.
Yes.
Flash.
Flashblade is an ornate scimitar. It's more jagged, but still has the curved tip to it. So I imagined it being sort of a like the base of it that connects with the hilt. That part of the blade is
Pikachu's tail.
no, but close. So it's like Pikachu's tail, but it's like two, like the blade like forks and meets at the hilt. Or sorry, why am I having trouble describing this? It's like two blades coming out of the hilt, and then they meet a short way up the blade.
Mm-hmm.
and then when they meet is when they start to curve. So it almost looks like a very, very narrow fork.
So there's like a gap.
There is a very small gap.
I will find a way to manipulate that and make your life hell.
Yes, yeah, go for it. I'm actually open to suggestions on that. But yes, Rama does mention to you that his temple is vacant due to the recent event of the Myst and how it's causing all these demons to spill out of the Oblivion Gates and such. So obviously people ran. They don't know what's going on. The Oblivion Gates have never done this in the past. Rama also does have a bit of an urgency in his voice because these events are so recent. You don't really know immediately, just off the top of your head, how recent it is, but you do know it's recent enough to where the people who kidnapped you in the first episode
didn't know.
They had no idea, and they were like, "Oh, it's Myst, whatever, blah blah blah. It's just foggy."
We're semi-near an ocean.
Yeah. So, how do you all feel about this?
What does Flashblade taste like?
Are you asking Rama?
That's a dwarf question.
Yeah.
I thought about actually asking Roma, but I don't want to play Aloysius as an idiot.
Okay. So as a DM, I can get to you in just a moment, but as a DM I can tell you that it would taste like steel, but it would tickle your tongue.
Like a battery.
Yes.
That's what I was hoping the answer would be.
Very much like that. Yes.
Is it safe to take a nap here?
You may use my temple as you wish.
Oh, that's a very good question.
Thank you. I just go lean against the wall and start.
I like that. Glorp.
We're all gonna sleep in here and close outside
yeah.
like.
Oh, you were
what's
gonna ask.
taking so long?
You were gonna ask the same thing.
Dwarf's
Okay.
gonna sleep, yeah.
Okay. So in D&D terms, you can take a long rest here if you'd like.
We're leaning against each other, just alternating snot
Snoring
bubbles.
horrifically loudly.
I will allow, since this temple is obviously safe.
Hell yeah.
Rama kind of gave it its blessing, so
Thank God.
it is the Temple of Rama after all. You can all restore your HP and MP fully. Your level up effects, they take place, so you have all your new stuff, which is great.
Question, just for flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got the new spell here. Once I wake up, can I just belch a little bit of lightning and be like, oh, that's new?
Oh, like upon waking up?
Yeah, just-
oh,
Yeah,
what?
Just like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, for a little bit of flavor, you're just mesmerized by the fact that lightning came out of your mouth.
Yeah.
So you take a few seconds of just stunned silence as a bolt of lightning came out of your mouth.
I'm gonna be like,
Rama definitely approves.
pointing at the statue.
He does not say anything, but you definitely feel like you did the right thing.
You feel him wink at you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You feel approval of this newfound lightning power.
Yay.
So you all wake up. Now this does beg the question though, what
However much you
Quinn
put
was
on
doing.
makeup.
I was just thinking
Yes.
that.
So I will need to do a little bit of role play with him when he gets back. So you guys can have a little free time right now. I can look over my notes and we can wait for Tommy to come back to the table.
See that?
That's awesome.
That's wild.
I wish I could do that.
I'd be sick at shows.
I could just wield 2 knives now at once without any minuses.
Like in character, I can wield another knife, and I don't receive any penalties for my attack
I
roll
do
or my
like
damage.
crazy knife stuff
What
with my
the
hands.
hell are you talking about?
That would also be sick at shows.
Glorp is like, we're actually in a game, you guys. Just everything you say
Deadpool.
breaks the fourth wall. Yeah.
You leveled up and became Deadpool.
I could just do that before you go on. My weird knife friend.
These are my
Quinn.
friends. See how they glisten.
Welcome back.
Can I help you?
Nice, very nice. You leave. When you start to walk down the steps that led up to the temple in the side of the mountain, architecturally that made no sense.
Yeah.
You see that the mist spilling out of the Oblivion Gate is still doing so. It's very, very thick, and you feel a little nervous when you are approaching the bottom of the steps. What do? You're by yourself right now.
I want to, sort of like as an intimidation thing, light the tip of my wand with a white light, just in case. Like, it makes me feel braver. So, but just in case something might be like lurking or I don't know. It makes me feel nervous. So it's like a safety blanket to me. Like, I am magical. I am pure. I am Queen.
Is Quinn a boy?
Quinn is a boy. Also, Quinn is not his actual name.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that a secret?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was kind of saving that. I wasn't gonna mention that, but
I like that.
But their characters don't know.
right.
We're very boyish. There's a lot of boys.
Very,
For
very.
Oh,
a
yeah.
buoyant too.
You didn't need to do a casting roll, but you use the ability, your mage light ability to ignite the tip of your wand, and also what color is your fairy again, Elias?
Elias is this color.
Okay, cool. For the listeners, that would be like a mix, like
Like a cerulean.
aquamarine.
Yeah, aquamarine.
Yeah, aquamarine cerulean with
Pretty.
some creamy.
The creaminess to me shows more like the undulations within the notes of the
Okay.
Magicka. So
Actually,
that's-
yes, absolutely. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah,
Undulation is a great word.
it
Like
is
that.
a fantastic word. So the tip of your wand undulates along with Elias. Undulating is cerulean aquamarine creamy color.
Thank you.
You feel a little bit more comfortable
I
now.
feel great. I do want to approach the gate.
The Oblivion Gate.
Yeah.
Okay. It would be I believe it was 100 feet off to the side of the steps. You approach the gate.
Along the way, I'd like to say a prayer. May
to
I?
whom?
Aloysius.
To Carbuncle.
Okay. Give me your prayer to Carbuncle.
I would like to say,
This is wonderful.
Foxy God of beauty and grace, protect me as I approach the dark.
I thought you were going to say this place.
She's beauty. She's
I'm not gonna
grace.
rhyme.
She's Miss.
No, I'm not one of those guys.
That was nice.
Hey now.
That's
You're a
beautiful.
rock star.
Get your game on.
Go play.
That's beautiful, Liz.
And if this venture carries me to the end of my days, grant me forgiveness.
Okay.
In my ways.
Wonderful.
Give
Not all rhyme.
16 plus 8, because that's my highest stat.
Plus
2, 'cause that's my level.
Full count.
Oh yeah, totally. Your 16 is fine. You feel a bit of courage course through you, as if Carbuncle was listening. And as you approach the gate, are you just heading straight there, or
I want to almost stare this gate down, standing in the middle of the arch, staring into it, knowing that I won't be able to see anything, but just I want to. Quinn's goal is to try to attune the energy of Oblivion to my awareness, so that I can be like, this is Oblivion. Does that make sense?
So not necessarily the Oblivion gates, but the energies of Oblivion. So you're kind of a scanning mist,
Yeah.
so to speak. Okay. Just like you did with the
yes.
spirits.
I want to do it again.
Okay. Terrific. That's the last one. That was interesting. Wow. That's probably the best possible outcome.
A die roll that broke logic.
Broke all logic. Okay, you you step through the mist. Your bright, brilliant white light pierces through roughly 20 feet of the mist, so you have what I would consider to be dim vision. It's a very bright light gray, as if you're kind of riding down the street with your high beams on in the fog. Sort of that kind of a visual.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to the Oblivion Gate, and you stand in the middle of it, and you stare down the middle of it, scanning the archway, and then staring down the middle, knowing that you can't go to Oblivion in your current form. You attune to this feeling of Oblivion.
What is this feeling?
You find that
Game over.
you're not actually attuning to this specific spot, but rather the mist itself. You find that this mist has a sort of emptiness, a sort of urgency, and a sort of envy.
I don't have mental prowess, but I wish that I did.
You feel like it contains the thoughts, wishes, inner musings, the yearning for life from multiple souls. You cannot hear them, of course, because the mist is silent, but you feel like the mist has a purpose.
Is it like, do I get a nefarious feeling from it, or is it like...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The mist is sentient.
It's almost like the opposite of the positivity from lyrium. It's the impression that I'm getting.
It's creepy.
It is creepy, but you are not there.
I'm going to kind of swoop my wands counterclockwise across me, just because.
Give me a d20
Maybe I said it myself.
before your next action.
6.
What is your cunning?
0.
Someone took all my shiny.
What was the action that you're currently doing? You're swooping.
I was swooping it
wand?
counterclockwise, like across my face, and I'm going to bring it back down, pretty much making a circle, as I was going to take about 4 steps back.
As you do that counterclockwise motion, you notice a slightly darker spot in the mist on the other side of the gate move.
I'm going to keep my eye on that spot, or its general location, as I do take those steps back, sort of diagonal towards, back towards the temple where my friends are. Does it do anything?
It's still moving, and you lost sight of it once you took steps back, heading diagonally towards the steps.
Give me some cream.
Thank you, sir. Oh,
Does it look something more, please?
oh my god.
Right, I love this.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
While not putting my back to it at all, the gate itself, I would like to reapproach the bottom of the steps to Rama's temple. And there I will stop.
Good, right.
It tastes rice.
Probably.
Is it rice milk?
As you
That
approach
is really good.
the bottom of the steps, you notice that same darkening of the mist, almost as if there's like its own like tangible form in the mist. Your white light at the end of your wand is barely able to illuminate the fact that there's a figure that has followed you all the way to the bottom of the steps. The figure approaches you and then vanishes, perhaps. Give me a DC. Or, D20 for coming.
12.
Okay. The figure vanishes. You have made it to the bottom of the steps, but you do not feel safe anymore. You still feel Carbuncle's courage coursing through you, but you feel like you are in imminent danger. You cannot shake that feeling. About 2 full seconds pass between the disappearance and right now. How you're feeling.
I want to cast Bless on myself.
Bless. Okay. Go ahead and give me that beautiful D20.
20.
Well.
I've never cast Bless, and I've never seen it used, so I don't know what's going to happen.
You're really good at it, though.
But
I'm blessed.
you're gonna do the blessing so well. Actually need to thank you very much.
Just mantra. Healthy, I am wealthy, I am blessed, I have success.
I'm too blessed to be stressed.
I do believe this is actually the first time bless has been used in any of my games.
So, do you want me to read it too?
Nope.
Okay. For the listener, target becomes immune to any one status ailment except for death sentence of the caster's choosing for 2 turns. But I have to choose. I'm going to choose fear.
Death sentence is an ability in this game.
However, it's crit, so I don't know what that's going to do.
Spell burst, you get 2 of them.
Fear and nausea.
Okay.
Fear and foreboding. Isn't that the same thing?
You
Sorta.
are you are immune to status ailments, except death sentence. You feel yeah, for 2 turns. You feel a surge of that brilliant white light's energy from the tip of your wand enter your body, and you feel like a resounding like this is right. This was the right call, basically.
He made the correct prediction.
You are attacked from behind, and you are. Let's see here. I gotta find it. Sorry, I keep having to go back and forth between pages. Okay. You are dealt 10 piercing damage from the back
Jesus.
by a lovely little blade. As that knife enters your body, you feel it immediately like go away, almost as if there's just no more knife in there whatsoever. Wasn't pulled out; it just like it stuck you and it like vanished.
Yeah. I would like to react, if I may.
Yes.
I would like to ignite. That's a 19 for the sword ignition.
Wow.
And then as my major action, would like to whirl around and horizontally strike across.
Okay. Give me a.
That's a nat 20. 20,
Okay.
19, 20.
The fact that you crit that, I'm going to say that you, like, instinctively called your sword and slashed so fast that the creature could not even possibly get away in time.
Creature.
It was basically like right after the blade vanished from your back. It was like instantly.
That's a creature.
Extremely gracefully, I'm going to say an arc of white light shoots out from the tip of your sword as you do it because it was so beautifully done and you're blessed and courage is flowing through your veins. You actually feel like this isn't even a challenge anymore.
I bear it, and yeah, it's not. Astavenia.
You're gonna roll me the damage on that, and it's a critical strike. So
would it be magic and a half then?
since all of its stats changed to I believe willpower and magic.
Yeah. So it's 1d6, so it'd
Yeah.
be 6 plus
It's still-
magic, which is
It's
14.
still a physical attack.
But I don't have strike
Well, yeah,
attacks
yeah.
or cunning.
Yeah, but I'm.
The car is screeching
But I
outside.
actually like the idea. I actually like the idea of adding. I'm going to add willpower to the damage of this.
So then it would be 19 damage, wholly.
You were right about your thoughts about Diablo and not getting your hopes up on it because it was just delayed. It's as of today.
Well, yeah.
It's still next year. It's just later next year.
You strike this thing, sorry, for 19 slashing damage of pure holy energy. The figure immediately reveals its form upon this happening because your light from your wand is shining down on it, or actually your sword, because it's your sword is your wand.
No,
is that
I
what
put
you
it in my
decided to
left
do?
hand.
Okay. Sorry, that was still kind of like up in the air a little
Yeah.
bit. So yeah, you're holding your wand up and you slashed across, and the wand is igniting or illuminating the scene. Your sword went through this creature's basically arm and like clavicle area, and just cut like a quarter of its freaking like chest off,
Ew.
basically.
Nasty.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
Yeah, that
I'm awesome.
putrid,
Don't
like
lie.
dark,
Shit.
mostly grayish, blacky goop comes out of it, and it staggers backward, and you see it drop a shadow, which you're assuming is its blade, and it vanishes when it drops, and it stumbles back onto its butt in like a sitting position, looking up at you. It does not get a turn. You did so much damage to it. I'm not allowing it to actually get a
Hell
turn.
yeah.
Does my light illuminate facial features? Anything identifying about it, or is it just the shadow, just like up in the temple? Why am I doing this? Up in the temple.
Up in the temple. That's a great question. It is nothing. Well, I shouldn't say nothing. It is not like the creatures you fought in the temple. Those were like devoid of all light. Mm-hmm. They were literally just shadows. This appeared to be just a shadow at first, but is definitely a demon, much like from the first episode.
Okay. Is it the same type of demon? Big
Slightly
mouth
different.
and everything.
Slightly different. This one is very humanoid looking. It's very slender. It's a little bit shorter in stature. I want to say about 4.5 feet tall. And it was definitely using weaponry that seemed like it was summoned, much like your blade.
Yeah. I'm not going to give it... I thought for a second, like, let me say something cocky or arrogant or whatever, but at the same time, he's not going to want to push his luck because he is alone, and so he's just going to zap it directly in the face for 8 holy damage.
You went off wandering while we were sleeping?
Yeah, you missed out on nap time.
I'm wondering where they are.
We got a cuddle puddle going.
Where the hell are they?
You zap it in the face, and it literally just obliterates its face. Like, it has a hole through its head, essentially.
Does it die?
And it ceases to be. It literally falls back and starts to, like, really grossly become that puddly goop stuff. And you see a spirit come out of it and head towards the Oblivion Gate at very, very quick speed.
I watched the spirit go. Does it enter the Oblivion Gate?
Yes, it does.
Is it the same consistency as the fog?
The spirit?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's a similar consistency as the spirits from the first episode.
Okay. All right.
But I said it moved quickly because of how close it was to the Oblivion
Right.
Gate.
Right. Anything left behind by it?
Goopiness.
Delicious.
And a lack of a weapon because it was using like a summoned darkness blade.
As I am looking towards the gate now, I'm going to raise my wand and try to brighten even more so to just see if there's anything else around.
It's the mist is so thick, it barely penetrates through any more mist with you raising it up. I can give you like maybe a few more feet. By
do I see anything else?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give you a D20, please.
17.
You notice 2 more figures, very, very similar to what you saw earlier at the Oblivion Gate. They are about 20 feet away from the bottom of the steps, so relatively very close to you.
You guys never should have slept.
You should have taken a nap with us. You'd be at full hit points if you had.
Almost said it was safe. I say as I roll over.
I'm going to hasten back up the steps and zap recklessly behind myself as I go.
Oh, like you're going up steps like bzz, 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 just like make sure nothing's falling behind.
Yeah.
Right. Perfect. That's actually very... I love the visual of that. You're like...
Complete badass taking out one, seeing more just...
Fantastic.
I know that I got lucky with that first one.
Yeah.
If 2 more try to backstab me, I will die.
You person. I do actually
like
have
I've
to.
DM'd before.
Yeah, you actually have to. No, I'm saying you person because this is a separate battle. I have to figure out how much experience you get now.
Thank you.
I thought you just said I like your head. I'm like,
My
I like your head too.
Knitted it for my naked head.
Jenny has a great head.
This winter.
That'd be. What's gonna be okay?
I'll be better when I'm older.
Stop drooling on me.
I'll be...
Wow. Okay, you get. That's actually much easier math than I was expecting. You get 200 experience points.
He leveled up.
Yeah.
That's what happens to me now.
Amazing.
You leveled up from that experience.
As Jenny would say,
Congratulations.
ding.
Dang.
I don't sound like that. I say
Exactly
ding.
what you sound like. Exactly what you
Actually, you
sound
just did the thing that we did.
I don't know who I got that from though.
like.
The interwebs. I don't know.
It's some knows, somebody else.
It's funny when you go ding. I like it.
Get the hammer trap.
Damn, I leveled up and my sword is still activated, which means I have to keep 11 off of my MP, even though I regenerate that. So...
Oh, boo-hoo.
Fine. So, that. Alright, move along. I can do this and listen.
Give me a d20, please.
Oh, fuck.
Did I wish to snap at
15.
us, or did he go wandering about?
I think at this point, since he's not at the table, he's napping with us.
Oh, okay, I'm pretty sure.
Giant cuddle puddle.
This little bunny nose twitching.
Definite giant cuddle puddle. Was it 15 you said?
Yeah.
So,
At least, okay.
Are you giving them an opportunity attack?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
This is purely beneficial for you.
Okay.
How would I describe it?
My willpower is now higher than my magic.
You, also, this is going to be, canon. It is not, I don't believe it's described in the rules.
Okay.
But a critical strike on your blade is going to add willpower to its damage.
Okay. I'm going to add that as a footnote right now.
I think that's actually pretty balanced.
Crits, add will to, like... Okay, I got
If you're doing a
it.
physical attack with your summoned sword.
Yeah, so it's just, it'd be full weapon damage plus the magic, which I always get, and then willpower on top of that. Crits, add will to attack damage. Okay.
When you're zapping randomly behind you as you hurry up the steps, you feel a calm, and you actually are moved to stop zapping behind you because you see almost like audaciously a tiny, very, very cute, shiny figure run across the steps across your path.
As if, like, not quite, but like as if cutting me off, or as if like running past me, or...
As if it were to cut you off, and it would if it stayed there, but it kept just running across right in front of you, about 10 feet ahead of you. You catch just the tiniest glimmer of this bright, white, foxy light. And it jumps off the steps at the end.
I say aloud, "Thank you, my lord."
yes, my lord.
And you keep moving. You head back into the temple
I do.
to find your lovely party members
I'm not sure about lovely.
in enjoying a nice sleep in Rama's temple, which would kind of cause you to raise an eyebrow, but you imagine that they're not foolhardy enough to probably just fall asleep anywhere. They probably have some reason to believe that it would be safe to sleep here.
No,
He asked permission first.
They're dumb. Any of them... Are you guys damaged?
Not anymore. We
Yeah.
just took a long rest.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
basically a long
they instantly healed?
And we leveled.
not instantly. I'm actually going to say this is about 15 minutes into their sleepy time, so they're still damaged. I just said that they were going to fully heal because I didn't know what you were going to do when you got back.
Oh shit, my bad. I forgot that you don't let us heal when we level.
I mean,
No,
you didn't take any damage, though, during the last fight, I don't think.
Even if you did, you took a long
I
rest
erased
now.
it because I just figured that.
That's okay.
And I won't do that again.
That's quite all right. I kind of...
Thank you.
I kind of said that everyone was fully healed during their long rest, so I don't blame you for fully healing yourself. Sir is still away, but he's just napping with them.
Little bunny nose twitching.
Yeah.
I will heal myself. Actually, no. Yes, I will. I will heal myself because I can just restore the MP. 12.
It casts. I believe you heal yourself for like 14 or something like that, or 12.
That's 12.
12? Nice.
And then I sit down and I rest with them. Not as restful as they probably are, I'll say. I'll give like half effort.
Okay, just kind of like a meditating kind of pose, but you're still awake.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say that the sighting of what you believe was Carbuncle has energized you to the point where you cannot fall asleep because you have so many thoughts racing through your mind.
Oh my god.
You
I
found
think.
some sort of like a almost like a resolution or rightfulness within that fight. You get this sensation that everything that you did, Carbuncle is like really approving of. Like you appeased him.
Nice.
Oh, bless is one of his abilities. Oh shit, I totally forgot about that. But I'm so glad I did it.
You knew.
I totally like read up on Carbuncle's
Your
like
subconscious
summons abilities,
had your back.
and I read like, oh, Ruby Light. Forgetting Blessed was one of his things. Yeah. Ow.
Great. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Well, I can say that time passes and you all wake up.
Thank God. Am I right?
You all notice that Quinn is there, and Quinn seems to have this air of like purpose.
Yeah.
Like
What's up with you?
definitely seen some shit, and it went really well.
Well, while you were napping, I did go out and investigate the Oblivion Gate. And one of the shadows, the demons from within, tried to attack me.
Fuck.
Me!
That's rough.
Sorry.
But it's alright, because,
Kick its ass then.
let's say that, yeah.
Sweet.
It's easier that way. Also, just random question, has nothing pertaining to the here and now. Based on your size, is your brain quite a bit smaller as well?
I don't believe so. He's not dumb, he's just thick. Like. And simple.
Glorp is a little denser than the average
Yeah.
frog.
But I didn't play him as like stupid.
He's not stupid.
But he's
never-
narrowing
a
his
little
eyes at
thick-headed.
you. Is that all that happened? I say yes.
Yes, except I did see two others that I thought were following me, but perhaps not. But clearly they did not come in here. Because both of you are alive.
Well, I'm wide awake now.
Where's Sir Alicia?
He's off taking a spectacularly large dump. Right? 'Cause he hasn't returned.
Actually, in character, I love that. We will say.
Did you see the lightning?
What? I don't know what you mean.
That was real cool.
I guess not. It's the coolest shit that's ever happened.
I was
that
just saying.
lightning?
I was saying actually because you said that you did that upon waking up. So since you all woke up when he was in the room during your meditative state, you woke up because your meditation was abruptly like interrupted by Baji waking up and basically burping lightning into the air.
That was badass.
Big
Mike.
stress it up.
Awesome.
Is their
That's the coolest
tongue
thing
like
that's ever happened to me.
jolting with
Glad it
energy
wasn't
like
right
up
at
its
me.
length?
Their tongue?
Yeah.
Her tongue was doing that while she belched lightning, but not normally. No.
That's what I mean. Like right after the spell.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Huh?
You're trying to say other people?
Wow, you know it.
I mean, like flavor-wise, they can cast the spell like however they want. Really.
I want Skittles.
Sorry.
I leveled up while you guys were sleeping.
Yeah, he had a whole thing.
Jim is so mad.
The
Not even
healer
kidding.
is higher
we
level
weren't sure
than
what
you.
you were doing, but we were.
Hey, no,
assuming you
healer
were
being a
napping
high
with
level.
us.
You know, not
That's
gonna
all
lie,
a bad
it's
thing.
kind of a good thing.
So third session, I have journeyman healer, whatever.
No big deal.
That'll come in handy.
But I do want to make it clear to them in case it wasn't, in case it was vague.
This bag is going to be so grand to record.
Yeah. At least it wasn't. At least it's not Katie's chips.
For the Raiders. This one. He is in jail for DUI that resulted in a fatality.
Ooh,
Yeah.
What's up?
who's that?
That's a bummer.
Drugs.
Oh God.
Who?
Wide receiver for the Raiders.
Oh,
He's in jail for DUI leading to a fatality.
I thought it was someone
Sure.
that we like knew. I was like, well,
No.
He stays there for a while.
This.
I do want to make it clear to everybody that I did see two other shadows outside the temple, just in case they would still be there upon our departure.
So no one.
how do you
is
all
surprised.
react to this this news?
What was the news?
Jim.
Besides the fact you leveled.
There's 2 shadows outside the temple last I saw them, but they could have dissipated or left by now, by the time that we finished our 8-hour nap.
I think we should he thinks they should all go investigate and feels like wide awake.
Hey, big guy!
This was a shirt
Looking
that
up
was
at the
available
statue.
until today.
Does he respond?
Silence.
I think he's taking a nap,
I was
too.
I was thinking about letting you roll, but
Alec Baldwin.
not after that one.
I think he's taking a nap, too.
Are you talking about Roma?
I could do what Mordai would do.
Yeah, the big guy!
I charge
Pointing
you.
at the statue.
Try to stab you.
I'm
Then
sorry.
just
charge
I apologize
outside.
to
Oh,
Roma.
charge outside, yeah.
I'm sorry
I don't apologize for
for
this.
their
It's okay.
behavior.
I've been nothing but right.
Someone beautiful this way comes.
Yeah, Cody is pretty cute.
My God.
What do you all do?
Look
Walk,
how his
walk,
coat
fashion,
shimmers
baby.
in the light.
It's the Christmas lights. Also, happy 2 days after Halloween, listener. It's Christmas time.
Do you do this, Martha?
Right, Jim?
Yeah, fuck
Because
it.
fuck Thanksgiving.
Hey.
Also, for the record, Thanksgiving is like one of my favorite holidays.
What's that?
Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays too.
It's the food.
Definitely not the family. Am I right? Anyway, hey.
Some of them, not all.
I would like
Steer
to.
from that conversation.
I would like to be so bold as to voice my desire to go to. Hold a moment. Fuck. Oh God, I had
The capital?
Haven City.
Okay.
And
If Quinn informs you all that he would like to go to Haven City,
we've had quite a bit of fun together.
Is
However, we're not friends.
What?
agree to disagree, my friend.
We're friends.
If
Oh, it's
you
just
would like,
legitimately sad.
if you would like to, dear God, are you all? If you would like to accompany me to Haven City, you may come with me. That was my destination upon our venture through the demons and kidnappers.
We've been through
What?
too much
Quick
together.
question. Is that
It's
where
been one
I was
day.
before? Like where
Yeah, but we
So
fought
sorry.
side by
like
side.
where we were near?
Haven City being one of the capitals is probably one of the more profitable places
Yeah.
to be an entertainer. So I can assume yes.
You helped me get
Although it's
this.
part of your backstory, so you can be
Going
wherever you
ahead.
like before we start.
My sword.
But Haven City would be among the top
Something
places.
nothing
That's
to
where
do
I
with
have
our
a
experience
thing
at
lined
all.
up at an inn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get there too.
Splendid.
I'm
So
currently missing
why
my
don't
fucking
you venture
actual
there
eye.
together? Eh?
Agreed.
Am I your
And then
friend?
I need all of you to also help explain
Rain check.
to the tavern keeper that
Now he's gonna be waiting
Shit
for it
went
to
down.
rain.
it's not that I'm unreliable.
I'm really enjoying this juxtaposition of
You
conversation
got
going on.
3 witnesses. I think you're good.
God.
I'm
She's
a
like worried about her
reliable
like
confirmer.
entertainment career in Haven City and that she has gigs lined up, and you guys talking about like, are we friends?
And I just want shiny.
Shiny is good. Shiny is
And a drink.
good. Shiny is very good.
From
You
the
know,
tavern.
they got some good drinks there.
I
I
think we can
do-
all agree with that.
I do really like shinies.
Forward ho!
As the DM likes shinies too. So I do believe I have a party consensus to go to Haven City. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Correct.
And then
Yes.
talk about friendship on the
Only
Yeah.
if it's raining.
We're all buddies, buddy.
I give you a gold. Are we friends now?
You're getting warmer. I hold the gold and I'm like, do you want a shiny?
Really?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah, I feel like I didn't deserve it.
I
Okay.
gave that to you.
Be friends with this one.
Oh no, you should keep it if he gave it to you.
I keep the fucking gold piece, but I put it in my inventory, not in my pouch.
Okay.
Oh, it's a memento.
You can't have my misshapen lump
There's
of rose.
sentimental value.
It's a sign of friendship. Name it friend coin,
A
please.
gold piece from your non-friend Alicia.
Anything from the Troy, dears?
I'll take it.
Anything from the Troy?
Oh
Chocolate frog.
We'll take the lot. Sorry, I don't know why. My brain Harry Pottered. It's done now.
Alright. By the way, I have deactivated my sword before they woke up, so they are still unaware that I can do that.
That is a very good thing to bring up. Thank you.
You have a skittle between your feet.
I don't care.
The dog might.
Please pick it up.
No Skittles for Cody?
Thank you so much.
He's on the move.
Okay.
He's on the move.
Cody better not eat any fucking candy. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you so
Just wow.
much.
Cody.
Thank you so much.
What a good boy.
Focally dues. You all walk down the stairs of Rama's temple, and
Oh, poop.
I'm gonna say it is
9 a.m.
God, yeah, 8 hours after.
What's the name of the city again?
Time for a
Haven City.
mimosa.
Okay.
Haven City.
I would say it's actually like very early in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Time for a Bloody Mary.
My
That's
least
a
favorite
really-
time of day.
It was a really weird time to take a long rest after all that. Yeah, it's like not even like sunrise, and the mist is really thick, like
Thick.
obnoxiously thick, and you can't see anything basically.
That's what she said.
Jenny's funny.
Oh,
She is.
sometimes.
You all make it down to the bottom of the stairs.
Do I see any shadows?
You look down
Quite
at your
frankly, you can barely see your own shadow.
Fuck. I do a magic check to see if I can feel anything nefarious around me that's
Too orange.
not specifically the gate.
Go Giants.
You are making your way down the steps. You're about another 60 feet down the steps before you actually get to the mist. So this magic check is at like
Oh,
a very
sorry.
long range.
I'll wait till I get to the fog.
Oh.
Okay.
Bad luck.
Do you all follow Quinn to the bottom of the steps for
feet.
his
Follow
magic
you
check?
to the end of the earth.
Yeah, I'm going like 2 steps at a time with
Sam.
Is that a tavern that you're familiar with?
Yes, actually.
Did he just invent a tavern in your game?
It is now.
Called the ends of the earth. It's a good name for a tavern. Especially if it's like on the edge of the continent or on some remote island.
I remember when I made a tavern called the Garden of Eden in the superhero campaign because of the biblical references. Anyway,
I have
I'm stroking my own self.
I have a tavern called the Grey Grass Inn that is interdimensional and shows up in all my campaigns with the same bartender.
That is cool.
It is really cool.
I believe that was a resounding yes.
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 You make it to the bottom of the steps with party close in tow. Go ahead and give me your magic check.
13 total.
I would have called that cocked.
I would also call that a very mediocre number. And also a very mediocre roll. I'm going to say that you feel magical presence within the mist itself. You're attuned to this mist. All of those feelings that you felt earlier at the Oblivion Gate, standing there, assessing the feeling. This feeling, as the mist has grown thicker, and it is probably the darkest part of the day, really. That feeling that you get from the mist, those emotions, are like really strong, and you cannot help but shake that feeling while you're doing the magic check. It's almost like doing the magic check is heightening that
Yeah.
feeling that you get from the mist.
Yeah.
So it's blocking your concentration almost.
Okay. I would like to say to the party then, you have magic now, right? Or you always did?
She's had magic.
I don't think you know that because
Oh no, he said that when you guys
Music is
woke up,
magic.
a lightning
Friendship
ejaculated
is
out of their
magic.
mouth.
yes, but you were outside, weren't you?
No.
No,
You was there.
I was there.
Okay.
You missed
Music
a
is
lot.
magic.
Also, I would like to make it really clear before we get too far into the campaign that if you would like to have your sustainabilities active, please reactivate them after a
waking up.
long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or even a short rest, for that matter.
I already have a song to start this on, but I haven't started singing yet.
I will stare at you awkwardly when I want to sneak.
Because I didn't actively sleep, do I have to reactivate Elias?
I'm going to actually say that Elias, since he's like a named companion, I'm going to assume that he is always up,
Okay.
effectively,
He
with
is
the exception
always
of
aroused.
That's cute. Oh my.
with the exception of you, like actually
Bigger
being
than he
asleep.
is.
When you sleep, he like re-enters your body because he's a part of you.
Oh. Don't do that.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Sorry.
But when you wake up, you instinctively like reactivate. Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway,
To do that.
I would like to say to all of you, there is very potential danger within the mist itself. I experienced it firsthand last night while you were taking a little nappy nap.
Oh.
There's a good nappy nap.
Right.
Apparently, because now you can shoot lightning. So,
That's so very Stephen King.
I do not feel anything positive within the fog. If anything, it is even worse than it was when we first arrived. Therefore, in my opinion, it is of utmost importance to go straight through the fog and out of it through the other side.
What if we break the Oblivion Gate?
Good luck getting in.
No, break the column that's in our physical world.
Darling, you have a new scimitar. I don't think you want to break it on an eternal gateway.
I still have my sword.
Yeah, break that one.
Can't have my knives.
I can also just keep shoulder charging.
I agree with going fast and quick direct.
Thank you. We have a vote for 2.
Fast and direct.
And everyone knows that musicians count for 2 votes, so we're good.
All right.
I liked your idea too.
All right, we
Yes,
have
but
3
this
votes.
one's half a vote, so because he's so small.
Excuse
You'll still
me.
outvote you.
That's racist.
That's racist. No, that's heightist.
Ableist.
Ist.
Twat.
Mistist.
Fuck. It's gonna be a thing.
All right. My plan, regardless of their intent, is to hasten through to like some approximation, basically just straight through, like away from the stairs in a straight line, and I will find a path and I will find Haven City from there once I'm out of the fog.
You are aware upon your original approach to the temple, that you are heading north to the temple, and that the stairs leading out of Rama's temple, if you're walking down the steps, you're facing south.
Then I head southwest.
You begin to trudge through the mist in a southwestern fashion.
Thank you.
And you are going
Should we put
quickly,
you on
yes.
a leash because you can't see above
So
the
ready.
mist?
Well, maybe I can see it from my height.
I like lean down
I'm
so you
below
can
it.
stand on my
You
shoulders if
are
you'd like.
so fucking clueless where you are right now. Like, you have, like, actually all of you, for the most part, are like,
Do you want a lift?
like, your only sense of direction is the
Maybe.
fact. Your only sense of
Sure,
direction
if I don't
is the
hurt
fact
you.
that
Stand
the
on my shoulders
stairs
while
head south, basically. You cast a brilliant white light around you all,
Thank you.
emitting a bright glow that sadly only brightens the area about a 20-foot radius around the party.
But at
in
least they know
dim
where I
light.
am.
They do know where you are.
I'm
absolutely.
standing on Boggy's shoulders.
So if you're on Boggy's shoulders, you have a good awareness for about a 20-foot radius.
Nice.
It looks dim, but it is bright light coming off of him, so he is very well illuminated. And when I say him, I mean Quinn.
Like Jack, he flies.
As they're on my
Appropriate
shoulders.
for going to Haven
Just-
City.
We don't know what it is or who it is or when it is, but what we know where it is, and that is where we'll go to Haven City. To Haven City.
I feel
Want to say
inspired.
something?
Having
Just turn around real quick.
having a bard in the
wanted
party
that.
has really been the most joyous part of this campaign so far.
It's
I'm
exciting.
actually tickled right now. Boggy begins playing her Haven City song, traveling song.
It's the travel
And
montage.
you all
Dun,
you all
dun,
feel
dun, dun.
inspired
Where
furthermore
we
beyond
go.
her original inspiration. So you all get your +3 to non-combat DC checks now. That is terrific. Because I need you all to make a D20 check.
What is
All
DC?
of you.
Sorry to be
DC is a
stupid.
dice check, so it's interchangeable with give me a D20 or dice check.
Is this plus anything or just a d20?
+3.
It's going to be your cunning +3.
Ooh,
4.
14.
19.
Plus 3 plus the extra 3, right?
20.
20.
Perfect.
We're both 20.
Boggy and Sir, you immediately are like, there are things immediately to our left.
Oh god.
So as you're
To the left, to the left.
As you're heading southwest, you know that there are creatures basically that were like directly south of the stairs. You're like, there is
Straight on.
like some shit to the south. Like, I don't know how much, but they're there. There's more than
Let's
one.
not go that way.
Are they heading towards the temple?
Yeah, can we?
I can't
Give
see what
me-
you're seeing.
Give me
I'm so
another
distracted.
D20.
Everyone?
Just those two.
Wait, I thought it was us two. That had seen the creatures.
You said 19 to 20, yes?
20
I
and
had
20.
a 20, unnatural 20.
Oh, I thought you had like a 13 or so. Oh, so yeah, you 3.
I'm so determined
Yeah.
with going forward, I leave them behind.
You notice that they stop in their tracks because they were following your line. You're
Okay.
listening to them actively.
17.
Also 17.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
13, 19. I added the cunning in the...
You guys are rolling fantastically right now. You notice, you, Glorp, visually
Where's
notice that there are 3 darkened spots in the mist. And all 3 of you feel like those 3 objects, whatever they are, the darkenings, are actually heading toward you now.
We're going in the other direction, though. We're not going to hit them.
No, you're
like this way,
You're
we're
heading,
like-
you're heading like away from them because you're heading southwest, but they're like
Moving in an intersection.
it's like they were heading towards the stairs, but then they like veered off and started to meet up with you
Okay,
guys.
I think, so I'm gonna tell
You were
probably just
roughly about
Quinn.
100 feet away from the stairs, by the way. Sorry.
Quinn what we see, probably, right?
What do you say?
To the left, to the left.
Shadowy
On your
There are
left.
shadows to our left.
coming this way. I'm gonna sneak.
On your left.
I sneak. Ooh, I rolled a 20! Ah!
You are so snucked.
Wait,
You
where'd you go?
Yeah, you actually feel so good about the sneak
Still on the...
that you instinctively hop off of Boggy's shoulders because you feel like Boggy would be revealing you. Obviously, with her loud singing.
Do I have to roll another
Stay
check to
there.
see if I see them after they tell me something to the left?
I'm trying to play.
I can go ahead and give you that. There's so many nat 20s there. Jesus. You look
Is that
to-
another nat 20?
You basically look to your left and you're like, oh, I recognize those shadows. You're like, I've seen them before.
I killed them before. Weird.
Maybe we should speed up.
You can estimate that they're on the edge of your
25 feet?
sight. So that'd be about 20 to 25 feet right now with where you are.
Point my sword where you want me to go.
Go on then. You have
Maybe
charge.
we should speed up. Speed up,
But I'm
everybody run away.
I'm going to have you all roll initiative.
Okay.
I want to tell you what I want to do is I want to move towards them so that when I use charge, I will actually make contact with them with that charge.
You start heading toward them, and upon you leaving...
I will still be rolling initiative, obviously,
Yes.
first.
Upon you leaving the little huddled group, the sight gets a little bit dimmer as you head towards them and roll initiative.
Okay.
What do we add to it?
You're gonna add. I'm gonna do your dexterity, and initiative is. I'm gonna actually consider a non-combat check because combat checks are defined as attack and casting rolls. So go ahead and do dexterity +3.
7.
8.
Wow,
You know Dex.
I'm a mage.
11.
you guys are rolling terrifically right now for initiative. Give me a d20 for your initiative. Glorp. Glorp.
It's got a very Kelm
Let's
feel
call
to it.
Count.
Please reroll.
19!
Wow, there we go.
+3.
Plus 3!
Plus dex.
They're just
Plus-
gliding through
Yeah.
the fog.
My dex, I believe, is 4. Yes, my
Glorp's
dex is
already
4.
behind them.
You can actively make out that there are 3 separate figures, and
3 separate
see-
figures for each shadowy blob we saw.
yeah, there we go. And you see Sir leaving your little group slightly ahead of you, and you instinctively hop off to like the side. And I'm going to go ahead and give you first option in combat here. What
Oh,
would
I
you
want
like
to
do?
follow them, for sure. But, like, yeah, maybe make a circle. A wide berth
Got it.
around them.
Wide berth around them.
Flanking.
Step
Or
aside.
flanking, yeah.
Get a little flanking action going on. You will not meet them this turn, but you can roll a d20 to see your progress.
Glorp knows their combat.
That was close. Oh, 3. Plus
Add
4.
your dexterity +3.
10 total.
Is that total? Okay. You notice one of the 3 figures stop moving. The other 2 are still moving toward the party. You charge?
I'm only going to charge once I know I can hit them now.
You can hit them now.
Okay. Then yes,
I
I
had
can.
you, I had you break off about 5 feet away, so.
Okay.
And you do have increased speed when you're charging, so.
Okay.
You can go ahead and give me your charge attack.
Be good.
It's +2 now, right? Because I have Dex.
Yeah, you do.
It's a 10.
10 total. Of the 3 shadowy blobs, do you attack the left, middle, or right one?
I imagine I can't attack the one who stopped.
That is correct. So it would be the middle or the right one.
I'll say the middle.
Terrific. As you get closer to the middle object, it does not become more clear as to what this is because the mist is still thick. It's still the middle of the night, and you're on the very, very edge of his light now. So you are swinging at basically a shadowy mass. Your attack barely connects.
It connects.
Wow.
Yeah, you slash across the midsection and
Bullets.
roll your damage.
Get it, Alicia.
Buttholes.
1.
Buttholes.
You alright?
1 plus 2 is 3 plus 4 is 7.
One time I accidentally
So 7 on the physical
my
damage.
rival in one of the Pokemon games, Buttholes.
1
Okay,
on
so I put an
lightning.
S behind it. So it was like the entire game.
Might
You
I
deal.
offer you a new D4?
You deal a total of 8 damage to that middle figure, and it reels back in pain, and you hear a slight like
I don't have to make the noises for this one.
What you want?
Just to add to it.
Make all the noises.
make all the noises you want. Let's see here. I'm going to, since it's technically player phase because you charged and you had initiative, I'm going to go ahead and hand it to Boggy now. I believe you were the third highest roll.
How far?
Bogfurber.
They are, the one that Sir attacked is roughly 20 feet away from you, and the other 2 are about 25.
I actually don't know the range of these.
So, okay. It's not... Well, it is defined, but it's a little forgiving, because when I put ranges into the game, I did not want to give ranges to, like, literally every single spell, because that's fucking monotonous.
That's valid.
Honestly. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be honest, like, I love my game, but I don't love my game that much.
That's fair.
You are able to cast on any 3 of them.
Cool. But as I'm still continuing along, in the closet, that's my stuff. I am gonna cast lightning, just coming out of Matilda.
Lightning out of Matilda onto which target?
The one that was just hit.
The one that was just hit. Wonderful. Sir, you see a bolt of lightning zip, like, near your head, striking the target in front of you. Go ahead and give me a casting roll on
You
that.
must not know about me. You must. That is.
Oh, it's going to be a D20.
Oh, sorry.
Not a D100. Would be nice if it was a D100.
16. Do I add anything?
It is very successful. The cast is a success. That's literally, you're not rolling against, like, a creature's defense or anything. It is simply just a whether or not your spell successfully casts.
Okay.
So it definitely casts. You see that lightning bolt whip past your head, striking your target, dealing how much damage?
My fur stands on end.
It's
That's the wrong dice, isn't it?
a D10.
That's a D100, but it doesn't matter. Just take off the 0.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm using it as a D10.
That's fine.
3 damage and a 50% chance to silence. I don't know if that matters here, but.
Also, is it a D10 plus magic?
Plus your magic
Yeah.
skill.
Oh, yeah, plus magic. So, that's 5.
You deal 5 damage.
And a 50% chance to silence. Oh, and I have to mark out.
You can go ahead and roll the silence chance if you want. You can call 2 numbers on a D4. That's the most common way, or half the amount of total sides on any of those die. I don't care.
Evens?
20,000.
Yeah, let's just do evens on a D20.
Evens on a D20. I like it.
Beep.
Damn it!
Oh, it is not
Son of a
silenced.
bitch.
What's the 13?
You feel like the lightning bolt had a good effect, but you feel like it could have done better.
So
Over.
sorry, so sorry.
If we had kept the
So sorry about
caster
that.
alive from the slavers, they could have cast silence.
Gwen, it's your turn.
I zapped the one that's been bolted.
Quinn uses their turn to smack my head.
Actually, no. Before that, I would like to walk my distance of 10 feet To illuminate more forward.
I got it. You illuminate more of the battlefield. Sir, you're standing in front of a demon that looks slightly different than the demons that you've seen in the past.
Keep going.
This is this demon. By the way, all the demons I've been talking about, they are naked. Like they don't have equipment, and if they do have equipment, it is summoned, like darkness or shadows on them.
I wrote myself as naked with like a loincloth. So
You see
How does
this
that
figure
work?
standing in front of you as
With
a
the way
very
it's shaped.
like slim
down here.
humanoid, but still that like weird, like demonic, sloughed off
don't ask where I keep my knives.
kind of skin going on, like they look diseased and awful, like gross legs, like that. I love that. That quote is so good.
Pair of
Gross legs.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
And you
shoot
see this
for
one
2
holding
months.
like basically like a darkened stick. And you see holy energy blast through its chest, and it drops immediately into a pile of goo,
Immediately.
and the weapon disappears from its hand.
I would rather have attacked the one that might have seen you go by and sneak, but I don't think Quinn would have been that,
Like that.
aware.
Like, there's a
So
snake
this
that
makes more
goes
sense.
around.
You just got a sketch.
It's so
This makes more sense.
You need to show them the sketch.
I'm fine with this. It's
This,
really
uh,
okay.
It's
this,
really
this is Glorp with their loincloth.
I fucking love it.
Take a picture
sir.
of it. Take a picture of it and use it as the thumbnail for this episode.
There you go. Maybe. Sir,
Yes.
the figure to your right that you did
That's
not
what yours.
attack is holding a similar dark stick. And it points it at you. And it miscasts.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are getting literally so lucky with all of these battles. It's
Just
insane.
The casters are terrible.
It's
Just you wait.
absolutely insane. And then the other one,
I wink at the caster after I notice the fizzle.
No.
roll a d20 for me. Glorp for the listeners.
Plus all your heavy bonuses on sneak stuff.
Yeah.
That was a 19.
You are so snuck.
Sneak a leak a leak.
It decides to, because it had originally stopped moving, but it decides to go towards Sir and attack Sir.
The fuck?
I taunt.
I'm coming.
You
I
you
would
actually
say
got
if
me
I
for a
could
second. I was like,
talk
you
right
taunt? What the fuck? So that would be
Casting
10. Wow, look at you and all your
12.
defense.
Damn.
Oh, that one definitely hits. Ooh! It deals 6 piercing damage to you.
Wait.
That is the end of their turn because my casters can't do crap in my game, apparently.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go ahead and give, with such a high sneak roll, the initiative to lovely Glorp.
Glorp even had the highest initiative roll, so it makes
Glorp.
double sense.
It does.
Backstab whoever's closest real bad.
The closest one will be the one that peeled away from me and attacked Sir at the end of the
good.
last round.
Oh, good.
It is about just shy of 10 feet away from you. You can easily walk up behind it and give it a good old backstab or two.
I will do the one. With a 9.
9 plus all of your dexterity bonuses, I can tell you, definitely
6
hits.
plus 3.
So what is the damage on that?
All of it.
Doopa doopa doopa. Doopa doopa.
Shooba
Doopy doopy doopa. It is. Hold on a moment. Do 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 do. 11.
You deal 11 damage.
Can I do it again with my Bodabber?
You cannot backstab again, but you can attack again with your
I would like to
offhand.
stab again with my
Excellent.
offhand dagger. 'Cause I
You
do-
stab once for really solid damage, and then you
Please, y'all.
stab again with your offhand.
That's a 14.
Roll me that damage. You hit.
All of the enemies you fight are just missing like the meat off their legs because of
Gross
how much
legs.
you're just hitting them.
And then, oh god, I forget. I had like dexterity to that, right?
For damage, it's going to be whatever your d4 roll was, plus your cunning.
Oh, okay.
I don't
6.
recognize my own.
You deal 6 more piercing damage for a total of 17 damage to this creature. It stumbles forward, and actually, sir, you actually feel this creature disgustingly like bump into you, and you're like, "Ew, gross body," because it's being staggered from behind.
Can I
I forgot how this works. Am I still snuck or do I have to re-sneak now?
You have to re-sneak.
Right, re-sneak.
That will be... You cannot re-sneak because you do not have disengage. You are revealed now, but you will have another opportunity at the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and, because you have a staggered enemy right next to you, I'm going to give you the next initiative here.
Cool. I want to, while he's staggering, use his momentum to grab his head and just pull it down into my sword.
Okay. You grab the back of his head, and it's fucking gross.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if the skin that you're grabbing,
Okay.
is slimy.
I'm aiming for the throat, not where my hand is on the back of his head, by the way. I don't want to stab myself.
Yeah. It's like slimy, and you can't really get a good hold of it. So you don't really hold it; you just force its head.
Yeah, I'm more
forward.
guiding it using its momentum than anything.
Yeah, you guide it straight into your sword, and it just goes through its mouth, awkwardly. And it was at such low health, I'm going to let it happen.
Okay, I just want to see if our crit is all.
You
Just for flavor.
you see lightning course through its body
No, I do not.
as it dies and turns into a pile of goop right before you.
Awesome.
And you instinctively go ugh.
And then I shake my sword and then point it at the next enemy.
Terrific.
Yeah, you totally know.
You
Now
have
for
a minor action or movement left. This enemy that is pointing at you is about 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, that too.
And I would imagine throwing my sword is not a minor action.
That's not a minor action.
I don't really have anything to do with
Get
it.
right up in its business.
You can
I just
definitely get up
start
business.
walking towards it while pointing my sword at it.
Got it. You guys are pointing at each other, and you are closing the gap between you guys. Boggy.
I could do that too.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna
He's a very arrogant
try and
fighter.
lightning again.
He's not really confident in much,
Go for it,
but he
yeah.
knows
Yeah.
he's a
You
good
cast
fighter.
another bolt of lightning, hopefully.
18.
That is a very good roll. It does not spell burst, but that's a damn good roll. Go and roll me that sweet, sweet damage.
Bean footage.
4 plus, 2 magic, I believe.
Yeah, so 6.
You deal 6 damage to this dark figure that is pointing at Sir. It immediately stops pointing at Sir and points at you.
I cut its hand off.
On your turn. Your song just turns into screaming. Is that all that you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping up the song still. It's turned screamo, but yeah.
Quentin,
Hey, fucker!
you zap it, dealing
8 holy.
8 holy damage. It is very, very close to death. It drops to a knee.
I flash heal it. No, I don't. Get back up.
As it's on the one knee, it looks at Boggy and flicks a spell at you.
Bastard. I say because I'm not snucked anymore.
And this time it
Bastard.
casts. Isn't that terrific?
Cast Quake 2. What?
Come again?
That's not even in your game.
You feel queasy and sick to your stomach, and you feel like stuff is about to come out of your mouth, like the bad stuff, like the vomitous type of effect.
Like when I ate that demon flesh.
Yes.
Which I'm not going to do.
Play your face.
Wish we'd have
Look.
some villains that weren't demons so I could eat them.
Interesting.
That's fine.
Could you kill it, please? We're waiting for you to do shinky shink on it.
It is
Like a snicker
roughly it's roughly about 12 to 15 feet away from you currently.
I sneak.
Draw your vorpal blade.
With a 2.
You feel like your sneak would actually be a really bad idea right now, and you are not snuck.
I throw my knife, one of my knives at it.
Throw one of your knives at it.
Try to hit it in the face. 7.
What's your
Plus
bonuses?
3.
Your 10. You are aiming for the face, and your 10 does not hit it in the face,
Bastard.
but rather it connects with its shoulder, and comedically it dies. Its shoulder shot, it just it was on its knee, it flicked a spell at Glorp, and then the same shoulder that was attached to its arm that used the spell, the knife stuck it in the shoulder and it just fell.
Okay. And minor action, try to go forward to pick up my knife.
Excellent. You retrieve your knife and notice that The demon that you just slayed is become a pile of goop. And all
No.
of the 3 spirits from these folks rise out of the body and quickly go into the Oblivion Gate.
I cast Cure.
About 200 or so feet away.
I cast Cure.
Huh.
On Sir?
No.
Bogford.
Bogford. 9.
Your Cure.
Cured.
Your Cure goes. That's the status ailment one.
Mhm.
Yes.
I just swallowed the vomit that was coming up.
You got this urge to throw up, and then it's suddenly better, and you keep it down, and then you feel magic course through your body, and you're like, okay, that was what? It's like that was odd. That totally went away, and I feel fine now. Congratulations, this battle is won.
I feel alive.
You all receive, get this, 150 experience.
Just enough to not let us level up.
I
Dang.
believe that's actually
all
enough to
had-
let you all level.
You all had 900.
Oh, okay.
So 150 experience should put you, most of you at least, at 1,050.
Yep.
So congratulations on your level up, you guys.
Thanks.
You may take some time to level up right now if you wish.
Can I see the spell list?
Yes, you may. Oh, you got a handy?
Oh,
I need more offense.
It's 2,000 to get to level 4.
Oh, hi,
Yar.
Cody.
here's your goodies.
Meet your Cody.
2,000
And we got 6,
to get to
right, for
level
each?
4.
Here's your goodies.
6...
Or is it 5?
What? I'm so sorry, I don't
Five
know what you're
points.
asking about.
5
Vital points?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it's 5, but 1 must be spent on HP and MP.
Yes.
How are you? So I could do 4 into 1 if I wanted to. I'll do that because I need MP.
What is the amount of experience we got?
150.
Ah, you didn't level.
Oh, wait. He leveled up earlier.
Do I get
Oh,
less?
and how many do we get for
No.
the 2?
I'm actually
Right.
changing
Yeah,
that
2.
about this game.
Those things.
I'm not doing level differentials anymore.
Next
I
is what,
believe.
3,000?
2,000
Next is 2,000.
to level 4.
I do believe that the level differential
Stats. Those are stats.
didn't really matter
I knew that.
effectively. Like, it mattered because it had changed the amount of experience, but not enough to where I should give myself a headache over it, you know. Or confuse things.
If like one of our characters were to die and we would restart as a level 1 character, would that character receive more XP, or is it just flat?
I'm gonna say
experience?
no.
Okay.
But the things
threshold's
that
lower.
you're, well, yeah, it takes less to level up when you're that low. That's true. But the things that the rest of your party are fighting are going to be worth more experience. So when
Yeah.
it's divided to and given to you, you'll level up very fast. Because if they're fighting like level 9 things, you're getting level 9 experience divided by 4
At level 1.
at level 1. So yeah, you're gonna be like, oh man, you're getting some experience.
All right.
For that other
I'm
one,
fine with it, I
it's
guess.
only really useful
Yeah,
if you
fine.
raise your magic.
Whatever.
Because it's half, so right now with only 2, you're only really doing 1 per turn.
That's true. Thank you.
How much health goes up per con?
Constitution increases for every point of Constitution increases your HP by 2.
2.
Oh.
Okay.
I get more HP. Because I put a point into Constitution and a point into Dexterity. I have 5 Dexterity
Wait.
now, which means I have 6 defense.
It goes
Very
up by
good.
2 for each.
Con.
Yes.
Ooh.
No,
Constitution.
no. It's not. If you added 2 con, did you?
Yeah, I
okay, cool.
added.
Cool. Yeah, for every point they add to Constitution, it increases your HP by 2.
Also increases
Hell
bleed and
yeah.
I
knockdown
need new one.
checks.
The lead just keeps pushing back in. It is frustrating.
What's your HP?
My HP, my max is 46.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Level 3 with 46 HP. Yee!
What move do I want, bitch?
Well, I don't know. What move would you like, bitch?
Hey.
Oh my god, batch.
Hey, no, I don't identify as a
It's
bitch.
okay. I'll move on.
Donk. Donk.
Donkey shins.
Bitty
I want
shoes.
death sentence and I'm level 3 so I can have it.
At level 3?
Can't have it.
Yeah, huh? It says.
Not today.
I believe level 3 is its requirement.
Uh-huh. I'm level 3 now.
Is
Get it?
disengage higher than death sentence?
I don't know off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've looked at it.
Attack deals 0 damage, however, target will die after its second turn of DM discretion. It costs 6 MP.
Yeah, death sentence and then disengage.
You do it on Bahamut.
Hooba, hooba, hooba. Baba,
nice.
poof.
Will that work?
DM discretion.
No.
No, but I really want double throw.
And the tongue.
It will kill Bahamut's left leg,
Blip.
which he's a god, so he'll regenerate.
You know, maybe I should have put it into magic instead
You know
of
what's
cunning. Yeah, I'm gonna
funny?
do that.
Have you ever looked at the Tarask stats in 5th edition?
I have the Magic the Gathering card of the Tarask.
Cool.
I've not.
Have you?
No. Oh, no, Trevor showed me because I showed him the
Cool.
card. Yeah.
Cool. It is
Apocalypse level.
it is absolutely nothing compared to the Pathfinder version. Like, just to give you one example of what it does, it regens 50 HP every turn. It has 3 legendary reactions. It has 3 legendary reactions every turn. Not just, it's like legendary... Oh, I need that. I thought you were going to look at it. That's why I didn't say anything. Sorry. There's 3 legendary reactions every combat phase. Whereas legendary reactions in 5th edition, for instance, are you get 3, period. Or a regenerating pool of points, depending on what it is. That's just 2 of the things on it. It also has something like 40-something AC.
I can hit it.
You could certainly try.
I was going to say something, but I forgot what.
I'm going to take Warcry.
I think it requires level 6.
7.
7.
Hey,
Hey,
question. The ability fly,
Yeah.
it says that you cannot attack or cast while you are flying.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's me using it, you'll let me attack, right?
oh my god,
No.
me.
But
The
then,
answer is no unless you ask.
but then the ability fly has no purpose except for transportation.
That is true. And it also allows you to use the ability to dive bomb.
I kind of want
A
to take
level later.
I kind of want to take Relentless just to hit 50 HP.
We'll take you to the nearest Poke Center. But you have to have gone to the town first.
What's up with the licking?
Or take Deep
I'm
Reserves for
bored.
no reason at all.
Hey, explain to me how double throw would work differently than what I've been doing already. Can I do it for 1 major action? 2? And then
You'd
hit
be
you
able
again?
to throw twice
Holy
in
shit.
1 turn.
Like 2 kunai between your fingers.
Oh man.
Because normally throwing is you just throw the one weapon and it does
You've-
its thing.
You pretty much forced my hand in what I have to pick though by giving me that weapon. I should take throw.
Bastard.
You should.
Not you. Not you. Just.
It's okay, I could be a bastard.
Right,
I
Kratos.
can't.
Honestly, throw
Pick,
would be
and I
very good with your
I'm
weapon,
saying
yes.
a bastard to that. I want death sentence.
Get it?
It's also. Yeah.
It's a great ability.
Talking to
So
my
10% crit chance, does that mean I crit on an 18?
Assassin.
Because of plus 10%? Nice.
You do certainly crit.
When I throw.
18.
And recall.
want to level up, Cody?
Assassin.
I forget, is recall an action or...
It is an ability on your flash blade that you wrote down, and I believe it costs 2 MP, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 3 MP, but is it a minor action, major action, or reaction? I forget, I did not write that down.
I believe I made it an instant.
I think you made it an instant too.
Yeah, it should be an instant.
So I can use that instead of taunt or charge on a turn. Because those are also instants.
When I introduced Keyblades into my Disney campaign, I had it teleport back to the owner's hand for free. I should have made it cost something though. The whole point though was like Sora's strike raid, where he literally just hurls the Keyblade and then he can snap it back. It doesn't cost MP in the game.
When you were at Disneyland this year, did you get any of the keys that they were doing this year?
No.
You bought one at the Disney outlet store on the way to San Francisco. Just the art and animation one. They remind me of Keyblades, so I wanted one.
I was curious what y'all got.
Journeyman Healer.
I added 1 to strength and 1 to con, so I have 5 and 5 on those.
You got throw.
I got throw, and then I added 1 to MP and then the rest to HP.
Excellent.
So I'm at 46
Lucky.
and 14.
Chain lightning.
That's badass.
Beautiful.
So you're leaning a little bit into the lightning because of where you got the elementalist.
Yeah, my new dad gave me magic.
Daddy, sorry.
I put a point into Dex and a point into Con, so I have 5 Dex and 4 Con and 6 defense, and I put 4 points into MP, I have 27, and 1 point in HP, so I have 33, but I added the ones from Constitution
Good.
as well.
Do I have the lowest HP here?
And
Probably.
How much do you have? 30?
30.
I
think
got
so.
Death Sentence.
I have 50% more than you.
I'm level 3,
I have a reason to
and I'm
scream.
stealth.
I have 32, technically, with my robe.
Beautiful. Guys, that is terrific.
It's a hard choice.
You can all
Suck my Nemra.
you can all
Oh my.
you can all continue in the path that you are taking. It is
there any
starting
There's
to
treasure?
no treasure.
I loot
What's it called again?
There's dirt.
Havenswood?
Haven
Haven
City.
City.
Haven City.
Haven City.
Defy and die. Sorry.
That's
there's
ominous.
3 piles of goop.
I rub one
There's-
on my body like lotion. I do not. I am furry. I don't need lotion. That's
I'm
why.
afraid I don't need lotion.
That's why I don't do it. Just
Works
that's
Somebody a Drac would say.
instead of lotion, I just use conditioner.
Catch it.
The air grows quite chilly as it is the coldest part of the day now. You
I have fur, so I'm warm.
continue in the path towards what you believe would be Haven City. I need you all to give me a D20 check.
+3.
The
23. That is my 4th 20 tonight.
16, y'all.
You are going to get
17.
a shit ton of ones.
I'm going to say the other 3 D20s basically don't matter. Sorry, not to lessen your
That's all right, I
effectiveness
rolled
or
a 9.
importance or anything. But since you are leading the way and you rolled a
No,
20,
I rolled a 6 plus 3.
you feel absolutely correct in the steps that you're taking towards Haven City. You get onto
No, it's this way.
you get onto a path.
Come on, join a journey.
You get onto a path that you recognize.
Okay.
Barely. Because of how
Boo.
dark it is. But you do know, luckily, what direction to take on that path.
Okay.
The sun is very slowly beginning to rise now. I guess it would rise at the same rate regardless. But what I meant by slowly is that daylight is slowly...
Daylight comes, anyone go home.
Yes. That was extremely mediocre. You all move at an average pace. How wonderful toward Haven City.
I'm gonna
do
run,
know-
dash, then charge.
Haven City.
Fantastic. You're quite a ways ahead of the party now, and you're in darkness. You see him run off, and you're just like, what?
Kind of like.
I was gonna take it back, but it's too funny.
You hear him stop charging quite some ways ahead of you, so you can estimate like 30 or 40 feet, and you're just like, what? You're confused as he's just outside of your line of vision.
And then it starts going like this, so you have to call me back.
Yeah.
Because we're following you.
Imagining this is not funny at all when I explain this, but I'm just imagining I see you into darkness and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. We keep going and you've like stopped in the middle of the road and you're just like this shadowy figure and I approach and you're like, I got lost.
I feel like that's exactly what happens.
I forgot we were following you.
Terrific. That happens.
Yay!
You all
I just got excited.
you all feel better now that there's a little bit of sunlight. You can actually start seeing things slightly now.
I take my hoodie off. A bunny in a hoodie. A little ear holes.
Boy,
Amazing.
I lied about the loincloth. I have padded armor as well.
That's a
loincloth
thick
is
loin-
padded.
that's a thick loincloth.
You are aware, and actually Glorp is aware too, that...
That's Glorp.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Boggy.
Bugwar.
Yeah.
Glorp.
Boggy and Quinn, you're both very aware
So sorry.
that you'd be about a full day's travel away from Haven City.
Still?
What if we don't?
Stupid fucking caravan piece of shit.
God.
What if we don't sleep?
I'm tired.
I haven't
Then we're
slept
8 hours closer.
all night.
Motherfucker.
No, when I say a full day of travel, I don't mean a full 24 hours away. I mean, like...
Including sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, like, how much a typical person would travel in a day.
So it's the rest of the day.
7 hours.
God, they're gonna be so mad. This is super late for my booking. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all are gonna vouch for me. We're gonna be fine.
It's okay. We'll purify ourselves in Lake Minnetonka.
Nice reference.
That's a great reference.
I don't
That's not
understand
like
that
Lake
reference.
Minnetonka.
What all,
She gets pissed. It's like you're the
what
one
all
who
would you
did
like
it.
to do? Do you continue towards Haven City?
I just decided what I'm gonna do with my character.
Ooh.
Purify yourself in Lake Minnetonka.
It's Purple Rain, the Prince movie.
I don't
It's the
want to be
80s
that far
obligatory
away
loop
from
scene.
Haven City. You understand that? Like, I don't want to be that far away. Okay.
But you are.
Yeah, I know. I want to let them know this perception that I have of, like, it's gonna take a day. Sweet.
I mean, just till nightfall, really.
Tally ho.
Yeah.
1. Tallying hose.
Oh my goodness me!
It's me.
Do you want me to take the bag? Do you want me to take the bag?
Yes.
I will take
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
There you go. I resign myself, and I'll have Quinn think about the avenues of magic.
Anywhere away from me.
The avenues of magic that he would like to expand upon. Was it Haven City that had the Mages Guild? Or was it Zadia? Or
No, Zadia would be the Mages Guild.
Damn it!
Rosalia would be Hunter's
We
Guild.
should go to Fungi.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I meant we were going to Zadia, guys. Sorry, you're gonna miss your show.
We're like 45
What?
I'm kidding.
No.
No.
I just proceed down the road.
We'll find a
They're called
teleportation.
Chagrined.
Hey, Quinn.
What?
What's your favorite song?
The thong song. Why?
Oh my god.
Look at that booty go. Look at that booty go.
It was yours and a significant other's favorite song.
It was.
I don't know that one well
She
enough.
was-
Like,
she was-
I know it, but not well.
They were going to walk down the aisle to that song. That's an American Dad reference.
Oh.
Somebody actually does.
She's got dumps like a truck. Truck. Thighs like what?
What?
Baby, move your butt.
But.
I think I'm singing again. She's got dumps like a truck. Truck.
Thank you.
Thighs like what?
What?
I want to
Thank
look
you.
up an acoustic version
Baby,
of
move
that
your butt.
song.
If you look up the American Dad scene, it actually is acoustic.
Let me see
I
that
thought you were
song.
making a Glee reference.
Oh, what?
Baby.
Oh, what reference?
I love
That
Glee.
thong.
Oh.
The thong.
That's a fun song show.
I like your booty gun. Okay.
All right.
Boy, howdy.
So that's what you all are listening to for the next, hour.
Is there like an arena or fighters guild or anything at this city?
Yeah, what was
Do I
in
know
Haven
that?
City?
You would know that, absolutely. Yeah, there's the definite, very prominent Hunters Guild. It's where its origins
Okay.
from Rosalia, and the capital would be Haven City, obviously. There would be, fighters guilds, fighters guilds, thieves guilds, you name it.
Guilds for the drunks who like shinies.
There's definite show fighting. There's gold to be had, absolutely. There's shinies. That was the second roll, the third roll.
I'm gonna say character-wise, the main reason that he would have gone to Rosalia was because of his affiliation with Carbuncle, but also it seemed the safest.
Okay, absolutely.
Well, apparently not.
Apparently not. Yeah.
Apparently fucking not.
Can't believe there's 2 more rolls.
It's okay.
Wow. That's unbelievable. All
I
right.
throw daggers.
Dagger.
Do you still have? Does he still have the lightning rod that he got from the Temple of Rama?
I don't think I would ever put it down,
Does
actually.
he still have his rod?
Still holding it.
It's out.
That's actually a really good question. At some point in time, you forgot about it. Because it's not on your person anymore.
But I wanted
We
to.
were gonna sell it for coins.
Can I roll cunning to see if I remembered it?
Yeah.
I don't have any cunning, so this is just a straight D20.
Perfect.
That is a... Is that an 8 or a 3? It's a 3. So it's a 16 because of that?
I like this music.
Oh, it was a 13. I was seeing if it was 13 or 18.
Tommy, is there more skills
I'm
in
so
there?
confused with your number. It was a 16?
I rolled a 13. If it's
Okay.
plus 3, then it's
Okay.
16.
Okay. You're pretty sure that there was a point at which you recall something on your body just missing all of a sudden, and you had no explanation as to why. And then you just pieced it together as you stood here and
that.
thought about it.
Just that.
That's
No.
it was probably the lightning rod.
No, thank you. Thank you.
You surmised it probably had some sort of attachment to the temple.
I turn to you and say, "Whatever happened to that rod?"
I don't know. Hey, can I have it back?
Oh, that's the
Silence.
roll I found, and I gave it to you, right?
There's no god of the sun.
It's got sentimental value to me, though.
What's Apollo then? Oh, wow, crap, never mind.
Sorry, what?
It is late morning now.
Something I read in a book because I know how to read.
You see an older vulpine, roughly
Named Nick.
2 hours outside of Haven City.
Thank you. Someone got it.
The this older gent has a large
Popsicles.
backpack and seems very well traveled. Has a nice hat,
Deckard
which of
Cain.
course Boggy is fond of. And
Fellow traveler.
Yeah.
this vulpine is actually quite friendly and sees you all in the distance and waves at you. And he is a little surprised. Like,
Underneath the moon.
hello.
Is the mist still all this way out?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Oh my god. I don't like it.
Yeah. The mist is much.
I thought we were doing Spira, not Silent Hill.
It is much, much thinner here.
My pixelated
I
nightmares.
To the
wanna
point
say
where you can like easily
Silent
see
Hill,
through it,
but
and
bunnies
it's
and
like,
frogs would be
and it's at like an average human height's like knees.
They're like half dead.
So you can easily see through it. It's barely even an inconvenience, but it's
So,
definitely here.
I love it.
They're
Yeah.
still blind as a bat.
waving my hat.
This lovely, we're gonna call him the traveling vulpine. He waves at you all and is very shocked to see you heading from the direction that you're coming from.
To go with us.
He immediately asks, "Travelers, are you not injured?"
No, I think we're doing pretty alright. How about you? You good?
Yeah, I came from Haven City. I was just coming to the. My goodness, you all came from the mist.
Although
What happened?
we're not mistborn, we came through it. We're mortal.
Oh, of course, you don't look like those hideous things that come out of the
Yes,
mist.
so we were slaves for a
Thank
moment.
you.
We were slaves for a moment. We escaped and kicked ass, and now we're here.
That's right. That's right, we're good.
Very succinct.
We also communicated with the god of Rama.
I found candy on the floor.
Yeah,
How was that?
He's my dad.
He apparently observes quite a
I
bit.
show him this. The sword.
I meant like all of the interactions that are just happening. He's just very much like, oh, like he actually pulls out a little journal and like scribbles some stuff down real quick and put it
Wait,
back.
we already have one bard among us.
I pull out my journal like,
Compare notes?
No, these are my traveler's notes.
I toss.
Those are her problems.
I see you have a songbook.
So this character is constantly saving his file.
I turn to the left and throw flash blade as far as I can, and then just summon it back just to show off.
I'm to your left.
You huck the
gonna
flashblade
hit you.
to your left.
I do not hit you. I was going to left.
This kind of like lazily, but in sort of like a show off motion at the same time.
Just
like,
give it a good arc for some distance, but
Yeah.
not put too much muscle into it.
Yeah, you throw it just recklessly, like almost 40 feet, because of how light it is. It glides out of your hand, and you recall it to your hand, and the vulpine is literally stunned. He's like,
It's the first
That's-
time we're seeing this too. We're like,
Yes, that happened.
was amazing. Where on earth did you find such a magical blade?
Point up.
Point
Did
out.
it fall from the heavens?
I realize now that was rather vague. That's
Yes.
that is from Rama.
Yes, it was.
From Rama directly.
That's pronounced. It's pronounced Rama.
You're going to need to roll a d20, please.
Am I adding anything besides the possible 3?
Cunning.
Am I adding the
and
3?
the 3.
Okay. Why keep rolling 13s? That's a 16 total.
Okay. Anything that's not in combat, you're going to be adding her 3 as long as she's
Your
doing her
lucky
song.
number.
Well, I imagine if I'm not, am I rolling? Would it be added to like a luck roll, like that kind of thing?
The plus 3?
Yeah.
It's literally any.
Okay. Then
Any
I
D20.
will stop asking.
Yeah, it's any d20 that's not an attack or caster roll.
I will now treat it as, unless otherwise stated, add the 3.
You guys ate all my skills.
He is literally dumbfounded.
to-
Fully believes you. Like
I mean, it's true.
that is incredible.
You
Can you
have to give me the
can you
last
tell me
one.
all about how you got that blade?
In excruciatingly long detail, I relay the story to him, just to annoy everybody.
He
Background
writes.
music.
Yeah, he writes like
Lord falls asleep.
so many notes. And
I
it's-
linger on the moment where I became the lightning rod myself, just to kind of show off a little.
he is just like
I occasionally interject in with like a line of a tune as I'm like already building a song.
yeah. And this was the
That's
song
all
I was playing when he was doing this, like that kind of thing.
No. Like I've
Like
been trying to
writing a
like
song
build a
of
song
the-
about our whole encounter, and I'll occasionally like sing a line that I've already come up with.
Good. He's like, oh, I like that line. Yes. He's constantly writing like everything down.
Bonford's soaking this up.
Yeah. What were you doing during this long interaction?
I'm playing catch with Tobias.
I'm sleeping. Legitimately.
I
Just like
grabbed,
on your back, like ungratefully,
I grabbed a pebble off the road and was just
tongue
catching,
like
playing
hanging a
catch
couple
with
feet away
Elias.
from you.
With my knife.
Occasionally, like an ant will crawl over your tongue and you'll reflexively just
but you
eat
can
it.
catch like magical energy.
I practice my mental prowess ability that I don't have.
Yeah, cool.
I break games when I have that ability.
Yeah, that's great. It's
Yeah.
a great ability. After the long journaling and retelling of your story, he's just like, okay, and it was like an obvious end. That was quite the story. Thank you so much. I have traveled to many a place in my time, and I've never heard of anyone becoming some sort of like a chosen of Robert. That is fascinating.
Oh, I'm an atheist.
I immediately, so Quinn would immediately start to like hate upon you because I had to me an intimate like moment with Carbuncle, and yet he's glorified with his like interaction with Rama.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be like, and you thought we could become friends? Fuckwit.
We are friends.
Ears droop.
Quinn hated that.
Pretty
are
much.
friends.
Quinn will remember that.
Yeah.
You're my buddy.
The Vulpine like quirks his eye to that comment, and he kind of like turns away from you for a second. And
He's like, I
he
don't
puts
need
the
this
journal down, and he
Does
says,
not pass the vibe
"Well,
check.
listen, I've been collecting some
vibe.
some trinkets and some odds and ends of sorts. I don't suppose you folks would have any coin to spare. I have quite a few goods."
Like
He
what?
like takes off his backpack and like undoes like the top pouch and starts,
I'm instantly like, whoa! Like what?
I've been known to be an
vendor.
irresponsible
I
spender.
pull out the coin you gifted me. I'm like, yeah, I have a coin to spare.
Single tear.
Can I
yeah,
just...
the Vulpine looks at the coin like,
I've, like,
is this
drawn
like a tip for recounting your friend's story?
I've drawn like a heart on it before I gave it to him.
Can I just like
What's
wet
this heart on
Willy?
it?
Can I just wet Willy Quinn from a distance?
Yeah, do it.
With your tongue?
Yeah.
Go for it. You give him a wet willy, and the Vulpine literally like is taken aback, like, oh,
These people are weird.
yeah, like you can tell he's encountered Gripply before in his travels, but it's still odd. Like it's an odd thing, like how
They certainly
long and
We're not
dexterous your
common.
tongues
We're
are.
not common, Griffith. I don't think.
Anyway, he kind of like shrugs and pockets the coin. Thank you. Anyway, I have
I'll trade you 1 gold for that coin.
sure. I believe that heart probably has some value to you.
I put it sadly in my pocket and just nod.
Please take the other coin back. Oh my gosh. that was fantastic. And you know what? Actually, he reaches towards the bottom of like the upper compartment on his backpack. There's many compartments on
I just added that to my inventory. Heart coin.
Heart coin, yes. And he pulls out what looks like just like a handful of like different herbs. And he gives them to you. And it says,
You just give me drugs?
you can call them what you want.
Natural
says-
potions.
I do give away like
Perhaps.
He says, I've been holding on to these since the magical lands of Zadia when I was there. Not too terribly long ago. Maybe a couple
all
weeks.
These lands magical.
Yes, they are, but Zadia has a particular... France doesn't exist in this
Je ne
word.
sais quoi.
But yes.
Je ne sais que.
Je ne sais que.
I don't know what.
So what language in this world is now coded as French?
Dwarven. No, I'm kidding.
Fantastic.
I'm kidding.
Amazing. No, that's.
Could you imagine that?
No, it's done.
It's done.
That's
It's done.
perfect.
Whichever book that was in the inheritance cycle just did it for you. It was too boring.
Dude, some dwarf comes up to you like, wee. Like,
Oh, with like a
Too
thick
much.
Scottish brogue still.
yeah.
It was like half the book. It wasn't
It
good.
was so bad, yeah.
Oi, wee.
One of the, like, Aragon, those books.
Yeah.
One of them had, like, a really
The
boring
dwarven shit took up
interlude.
like half of Eldest
I think-
and half of
Yeah,
Aragon.
there it is.
It was too much. It was too much.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. And then he goes back
You don't
because
think
there's
there's
a
too
political
many dwarves,
thing.
Mr. Dwarf Guy?
Anyway, I apologize.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
getting
quite all
so
right.
angry at dwarves.
Can I be reincarnated as a dwarf right now in front of him?
No.
I already am a dwarf.
No, you're not.
In real life.
Oh. No.
No
Still
beard.
no.
No beard.
No.
No. That's still
I
no.
shave.
Anyway.
Very close.
This handful of herbs he stresses came just outside of Everwood, and I was told by what I could tell is a very expert herbalist or apothecary, if you will, that these herbs hold a close connection with Alexander. It's a sort of like sacred herb, and I want you to have them. That's chosen from.
So they're Alexander.
Yeah. I like the Alexander Rama thing is of course like they're not connected, but
Yes,
he believes that they will still help you.
Okay.
So he wants you to have them.
I just wanted to notate the Alexander part. That's
Yes, absolutely. So you have like a
How do they smell?
Like weed.
that's a good question. I'm gonna actually say
Okay, it's very dank.
they're like they look like long mint leaves, and they do give off that minty smell, like a nice spearmint. They're very pleasing to the
That
nose.
smells lovely. Can I eat it?
No. Maybe later.
A leaf.
Maybe
Tastes
later.
like Alexander.
Tastes like Alexander. Yes.
Maybe later.
It just.
Anyway,
Great.
What do you have for sale?
I have. Would you be interested in any potions? I have.
Yes.
Yes.
He has a small assortment of potions. He has 3 different potions. One is a very dim yellow, bordering like a golden color, not bright whatsoever, and it seems very viscous, like it would be hard to drink.
Is that boogers?
No.
Damn.
Not this one. This is not boogers. This one's boogers. No, I'm kidding. And then the one in the middle that
No,
is
it's
bouncing.
snot.
Shh, guys.
Oh, sorry. I was being glorp.
I believe the Gripply of your party, or one of the Gripply of your party, is the funny one.
Oh, thank you. That's me.
Is it me?
It's not you.
This middle
It's not you.
potion is
Your last name Kane.
how did you know?
Anyway.
It's a brilliant pink color. And this one is like an off-white, like a pearl white. And the last 2 that I mentioned, the pink one and the off-white one, are not... That's funny. I would laugh at that in game if Pearl Jam was a thing in this universe. The pink one and the off-white one are not nearly as viscous as the first. They're very It's almost like a Kool-Aid.
What do they do?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, I don't know.
This yellow one,
It's just my
I
pee.
haven't a clue. I
How much?
made this while I was in Zadia. The apothecary told me some ingredients to gather, and I just kind of did my own thing. I am not a trained person in potion making whatsoever.
It's just random yellow potion made
Yeah.
by
Well,
some...
but I haven't, and he promised it would make a good product. So I'm willing to let this one go for the cheapest of the three. Now these other two, on the other hand,
No idea what it does at all.
oh, he has no idea. He says the apothecary said that it does something special, and he was keeping it intentionally vague. It's almost like a joke
How much for that?
for this joke of a potion.
Yeah.
I'll let it go for 10 gold pieces.
Can I do 5 if I drink it right in front of you so you know what it does?
Ooh, that's a good bargain.
Roll a
That's a
d20.
good bargain.
Careful, careful.
I
Remember
drank
when
the
I
red
ate
potion.
the demon flesh?
Wrong.
Just be careful.
Not one.
Who the fuck
Really?
knows what it is? I told you.
+4.
He literally goes, 5? I'm already offering it for 10. Pay up. It's 10. Are you kidding me?
That's fair. I pay up the 10.
Although I am curious. Want to drink it?
Yes!
Okay. She drinks the yellow boogery snot potion. And he's literally like holding on to the other potions, like just watching it the whole time.
It explodes.
I impatiently flick my wand, ready to heal.
Give me a d20 Constitution.
Let's do a different d20. This one doesn't get the
I'll
sinners.
do the middle one.
And this will not include your +3. Give me a number.
9.
9
Not
total,
plus-
including your Constitution.
Oh, Constitution,
6
yes.
plus 3.
Because of the con.
Okay.
I was rolling real good
You-
until this moment.
You feel almost instantly sick. Like it was a
no.
very, very bad idea.
Oh God.
And then
I know that
you
feeling,
feel
so sorry.
this feeling come up your throat, very familiar feeling. But then as it starts to get into your mouth, you're like, this tastes really sweet. And then literally you are vomiting suddenly rainbow-colored sprinkles.
Amazing!
Oh, delicious!
It was literally just like,
Oh, those taste real good.
Do they taste real good?
yes.
Glorp is just
Glorp is having an absolute heyday
I'm gonna
as
roll a con check to see if
a fountain of sprinkles is coming out of your body. Like so many sprinkles that it doesn't actually make sense that it's coming from you.
I'm gonna roll a con check to see if I throw up at the sight of the sprinkles being eaten. Because it's still vomit.
Barfarama.
It's a 22. 25.
You hold yourself together because it's actually rather funny.
I hold a gold piece out to the shopkeeper and I'm like, can I get a couple spare bottles from you, please?
Spare
Oh
bottles.
my god.
Oh, that's really smart.
Sure. I only have one.
That's fine.
He just exchanges it for the gold piece.
I dip it into the sprinkles and gather as much as I can and cork it and then put it in my
You
inventory.
have a vial of rainbow-colored sprinkles.
Thank you.
Tasty.
Rainbow colored sprinkle vomit.
Yeah.
Can I do the same thing?
Do you have a spare bottle?
No. Do you have a spare bottle?
Yes, you do.
She has a spare bottle.
Oh.
Because the one you just drank.
Oh, yeah!
Sprinkles.
Excellent. You're gonna give me another gold?
Wait.
How
What
many
we do
gold
with
is that?
No, I gave you my bottle.
Oh, you get okay.
Yeah, the
so
bottle that I just
you now
bought.
have the bottle, the empty bottle that used to have the yellow potion. in it.
Yes, well, what do
And
the
you
other
scoop
two
them
do?
Oh, these other two.
Are they
Are
not
much,
as gross?
the other two are much less boring, or much
Boring.
much more boring. Sorry, much more boring is what just happened.
Bottle of delicious
he's
rainbow
snickering
colored
quite a bit. He's
sprinkles.
like, now I get the joke. So
Yes,
the
how
apothecary is
hilarious.
basically just like,
Do you have the recipe for that one still?
oh yes, here you
So
go.
2 for 2 gold.
One bottle of delicious rainbow
Put that in
He's
your
like,
book.
obviously the recipe has no value. It's sprinkles. I mean, come on. See, you have a fountain of sprinkle potion
Recipe.
Fountain of sprinkle potion. It serves almost no purpose.
We could totally swindle some people in town, like to demonstrate, look, the sprinkles, and like this is actually Lucky Sprinkle, like some sort of swindling tactic.
But you're really selling vomit.
Yep.
I hate you guys.
I do not have literally all the pieces to make that because I just came up with it.
Yeah.
But if you want a detailed list and stuff to search for on the next session, I'd be more than happy to give you some.
I need 10 more of these little fuckers.
Okay, you got it.
Just spike people's drinks with it.
Spiking people's drinks so like.
No, this is a great encore.
Just drink it on stage.
Fantastic.
I really want to know what the other two potions do.
The other two potions. He says this pink one will actually give you the ability to breathe fire, as I'm told.
Take it.
Yeah, well, I can breathe spring.
What's the other one do?
This. I wish I could breathe
Oh,
fire.
just wait. Breathe fire as in shoot fire out of my mouth, or I can walk into fire and still breathe.
Assumingly both, but I believe burn. You would probably burn still, so I don't know how long you'd be breathing. But yeah, you'd be able to breathe fire out of your mouth for a limited time.
And the
Anyway, this he's like, anyway, this other potion.
is this
He's
the
like,
viscous one?
no, the yellow one was.
Oh, okay.
It's ironically the color of Pepto-Bismol.
Yes, it is. But it's a more thin Pepto-Bismol. Anyway, this off-white one, if you drink it, I'm told that it can actually increase your magical potency for a short time.
How much for that one?
This one I'm willing to give up for 50 gold.
Keep in mind, I already gave you business by buying an empty bottle. And we just sacrificed the health of one of our friends. Not friends, don't get your head in a twist.
Now we're friends. You said it.
Doesn't that get us a little bit of a discount?
Friendly discount?
Otherwise, you would have been waiting for some other sucker to drink it in front of you, or you would have just
You would
succumbed
never-
to curiosity and done it yourself.
Or you'd have sold it and they wouldn't have drank it in front of you and you'd never know.
Give me a d20.
17.
Plus 3.
Yeah, are you still playing during this conversation?
I
imagine
don't
not.
think I'm still
So,
playing.
18.
I've vomited now.
How much is the fire one?
48.
So dumb. I do want to know that. How much for the pink one?
How much for the pink one?
Yeah.
I'll let it go for 50.
I think in between us we have enough for one.
Yeah. Though honestly,
I'm happy.
as far
No,
as
thank
as far as magical potency, I see that being more beneficial to somebody who can deal damage. So if we were hypothetically to get that one, I would be more keen to give it to Evelyn.
I've had my fill of strange concoctions today.
No, for later use, because he said for a limited time.
Yeah.
Drink that one and the fire breathing one at the same time. The sprinkle one.
Then you keep the fire.
It's just rainbow sprinkle fire.
Drunk Harris.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or no.
All three potions at once.
It's
Rainbow horrors.
No, it's rainbow napalm.
Quinn, will suddenly not like this attitude from the guy. Like, suddenly like, oh, you are being quite persuasive. -2 gold. I have you on the ropes now. Like,
Why are you acting like the collector?
That's what he was doing. And so Quinn will be like,
Specifically, I was doing that to him.
like,
Nice.
I appreciate the empty bottle. And I turn away from him.
Could I interest any of you in these two bottles?
Nah, I'm full.
No, but do you have any
You
beef jerky?
sure?
I mean jerky. Meat jerky.
Food?
Yes.
You want to jerky me?
He just sells you as traveling.
I
friend.
have yes, I have
I have a dead rabbit.
dehydrated
You just go.
What?
Take it.
This is pork.
It's
Beef
pork.
jerky now.
It's what?
It tastes like dwarf.
It's from a pig.
Oh, right.
Do you like pig?
I
Like
do.
bacon and stuff?
How much?
I usually eat them whole.
Well, I can give this this flank for I'll do it for a gold. It's fine.
Oh, just one. All right, give that to you.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
have it.
just a meal.
You're giving up a
Ah.
shiny.
I eat it.
Yeah. He just
Hungry.
he
One is
actually
okay.
made a little money on that pork. So he's happy.
Delicious. And I ate it, so it's not even my inventory. It's good.
You. I bet you would like the fire breathing one.
Now I've got herbs.
Do that.
I also don't have.
Herbs
50,
and
I also don't have.
Jasmine.
Nah, I'm good.
evening.
I don't have
Unless-
50 gold.
Who says it's 50 gold?
You did.
What's it him?
Oh, for
How much is it for me?
Sake.
This fire breathing one I'll give you for 30.
Shiesty fella. I mutter to myself.
Jeff's just trying to piss me off.
I don't have 30 either.
No,
so
How much you got?
never.
20.
Never.
No.
Oh.
How much you have?
20.
Nah, that's fine.
Technically 21.
He gives it to you for 20 gold.
Alright, I'll take it for 20. I will make more in the arena.
Aha! Very nice. When do you plan on fighting? Do you fight regularly?
I
I'm going to use that sword.
yes.
I'm there.
Oh.
What's the
Why don't you
name
put a
of the
wager on
tavern
me then,
that I was
and we'll
going?
I'm definitely going to put a wager on you. What was that?
What's the name of the tavern that I was going to be playing at?
Let's
The
go.
hip hog salute.
Let's go with
To the hip hog. No, hip hog. Because the frog.
let's go with
I do have 1 gold left, but it's the hard coin.
let's go with the never-ending inn.
Story. La, 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 la.
Just, and if you want a good show after.
Actually, no, the never-ending inn. Let's go with the never-ending night.
Okay.
I like it.
And if you want a
It
good
is
show
spelled,
after.
it is spelled with a K.
I
Yeah,
am
show.
or was booked at the Ever Ending Night. Hopefully still am. We're
I
gonna
was
find out.
Actually, just there recently. They didn't have a show. It was weird.
That's because we were busy getting kidnapped.
Oh, you were. Oh,
And also meeting Rama, so like really cool story to tell.
probably talk to who hired you.
Yeah, we're booking it there.
Okay. Well, on that note, unless I can't sell this other potion to you all.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sleight of hand.
I ain't got enough, so
Potions don't interest me.
Well, it sounds like y'all are
got 10 left.
missing a little bit of coin. So maybe on the next time we meet, so we'll have some more fun. Maybe.
Do you have any pretty rocks?
The rock department's a little. No, not so much. Sorry.
It was worth a try.
He picks up a rock, 20 gold.
I look down and just kick a rock towards you.
I think.
Well, I
But to you, it looks like a kick
do
in your
believe
face.
that I should be on my way. It was an absolute pleasure to meet all of you,
Right.
especially you.
Thank you.
Um,
For the
I make a good,
pork.
yes, I'm a good friend.
Well, I'm definitely going to be placing my money on you if you were to be fighting in the arena. That's terrific. Are you affiliated with any of the guilds? Can I follow you?
I don't know. Am I affiliated with any guilds?
That'd be part of your backstory. You definitely served as a knight, as you called it, for money. But
I would
don't-
imagine I might
don't
be required to do.
Yeah, I
might.
don't really see you being a part of a guild on top of doing that type of work, unless if you were doing that and then just switched all of a sudden. Because your other job would have been pretty intensive. Or at least not intensive, but
Probably not.
would have kept you busy.
I think I just immediately went to travels.
Okay.
Didn't really stop to do anything else. Otherwise, I'd have been busy again.
Okay. Well, you should join the Fighters Guild.
I might just do that. My
Sure.
voice keeps changing.
That's okay. This Volpin's voice has changed quite a bit.
Who?
Nick.
Nick Kane.
Is that really his name?
Yeah,
It is now.
I'm Nicholas Kane, by the way. The great traveling
Friend.
connoisseur of
Random ingredients.
random ingredients and culture. I'm very fascinated to see other cultures. That's why I like it here in Haven City. It's kind of a melting pot of all these different races. It's beautiful, really. Anyway,
My D&D songs.
I was planning on driving on to the next town. I wanted to see how thick the mist was.
Oh, so you're not gonna watch me in the arena?
Pretty thick.
Well, I will
Very
when I get
thick.
back. It's not too far away. It's pretty thick where you guys came from.
Thick. With like
Thicker than a bowl
two
of oatmeal.
C's thick.
Also, did you
That's a misspelling.
did any of you see any guard on your way toward Haven City? Yeah, any like patrols, any scouts, any of the
Only
guard.
only if you count demons.
Just shadows.
Wow, that was. Maybe I shouldn't try.
Be careful, mate.
Do you even have a weapon?
I don't want to talk about that.
He just gave up his key weapon of sprinkle potions, so
It was delightful.
I have an extra short sword if you want it.
It's not necessary.
he's like Undyne. He can summon ethereal spears out of nothing.
He's the god of trade, just in humanoid form.
Actually, packs up his backpack, and he continues down the trail the way you came.
Interesting.
Oh, are you leaving? Hmm.
Yes.
You bore me.
Farewell, everyone. May our paths meet again.
Bye!
I do notice that whenever I play as a player,
You hate my NPCs.
I tend to piss off NPCs, or they piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hate.
I apologize.
You like
Apparently
notably
PCs
hate my
too.
NPCs, and it's great. I love it. I
Apparently
actually really
PCs
love it.
too.
I had so much fun telling you 50 gold for those potions. You had no idea because you're like he doesn't know yet. This is great. Anyway,
I rolled an 18 on
You
my
did.
lack of cunning check.
yes, you
Big
did.
minus for him not liking you.
You all make your way to Heaven City, yes?
Hmm?
You guys part ways.
We do?
No, part ways in
From that shopkeeper.
We part ways and the campaign's
Full.
Oh,
over.
bye.
Yes. Wow. Literally on your last roll, heading into Haven City.
It starts raining gold.
Ah! No.
Ow, ow, ow!
And you die.
The Haven
that's heavy
City
stuff.
guard sees you all. The two Gripply and two Lapid, and you all look like you're now like adventurers, really. And you are bearing like weapons and all the stuff you bring along with you, and they immediately, like, one of the guards leaves post. He's a human. And runs over to you guys,
I'm not parting with my weapons.
and he's literally like, "Are you guys okay?"
More than okay.
Yes, because I did not take an arrow to the knee.
We're badasses. We're more than okay.
Get me hot dogs.
Oh God, no! We're not doing this again. No.
We have sausages, lots of them. Trust me.
Delicious.
Are they dried?
Please.
Are they dried or moist?
Oh, they're
Were you asking for appealing dogs like canines? Are you all right?
No, like sausages with bread and sauce.
Oh,
what is it with sausages in you guys?
that sounds
You
delightful.
came from the Myst. Are you okay?
Yes,
Oh,
we're fine.
yeah.
We're fine.
We kicked ass. We didn't take names because I don't think they have any.
The Temple of Rama might need some help.
Yeah, it's empty. But I got this.
Oh,
from
yeah,
there.
that-
the Oblivion Gate
that makes
is
sense.
But I got this from there.
with 2 C's.
I think I just decided he's left-handed.
Yeah, he's
I
just,
love how he's holding the scimitar like a head. Like,
Yeah.
look at the
Check it
scimitar.
I imagine I'm holding it
yeah.
Yeah.
like that.
No,
yeah.
dude, check it out. He's like pretty impressed by the sword. He's like, oh,
Directly from Rama.
doesn't just.
I mean,
Hey, Jim, Jim.
Yes.
This guy says he got that sword from Rama.
hey, look.
Why'd you?
Jim looks at the camera.
Jim, come over. This guy can throw a sword. It comes back to him. This is fucking awesome.
Hella card.
Jim is literally like standing at his post, like.
Did we make it to the city?
Yes.
Yes, we're talking.
We're now
really-
outside showing
I like,
off.
I like the front gate.
We're talking to the guards in front of the gate.
Please, come in. Welcome to Haven City.
Yes, bet on me in the arena.
I will. I will. Yes.
What are we doing?
He's imagining all the money that he can make while betting on you.
I'm gonna lose so hard after all this.
You can get all the sausage you want just down the way. There's some bars, taverns.
The second we're past the gate, I am booking it.
Where's your friend going?
They're late for a show.
Very late for a gig.
Probably days at this point.
Was she supposed to be at the never-ending night?
They.
They? Oh.
Yeah, you better fucking watch it, God. I'm just kidding. I'm alright.
He walks back to his post, and he's just like...
He's like,
Is this your first day?
No, I've never had interactions like this before. Most people tell me just to shove it.
Maybe it's the mist.
No.
Maybe it's affecting our minds.
Maybe.
I do want
He
It
to...
just
appears to have like an existential crisis after he says it does.
Be careful with that.
We ruined this man.
Listen,
Brought their morale up super low only to kick him in the balls.
so I'm here on quite important political business. If you could direct me straight to Empress Galeen. Is that correct, her name? Meta. Galeen? Empress Galeen.
Meta, sorry. It's Galleon.
Galleon. To Empress Galleon. That'd be great. Where can I find her?
Good luck with that.
I stand in front of the gates all day.
Yeah.
Where does she live?
This is a massive city, and
Where does she live?
she would live in her quarters.
Which are in?
They're in the back, they're the hindquarters.
In her heavily guarded estate.
I'm not looking to attack her. I need to
She's-
meet with her.
Right. Her estate is at the northeastern part of town. It's in the upper district.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
I don't believe you know who you're talking to.
Who is he talking to?
Very
Which is the
finely
point,
dressed.
of course. I'm just a spell sword. You gotta go after my friend.
He does
I
actually
just
notice.
leave.
He does actually notice that you were like a little bit nicer dressed, and he's like,
Inside check.
"Sure, go for it."
10.
It's a cell sword or spell sword, whatever.
Spell sword.
Uh-huh. That's me.
That's exactly who I am, yeah. Quinn, the spell sword, and your
His real name is Neek.
your non-friend.
But yeah,
That's not nice.
as
I
you're
just
walking
rubbed
away,
the heart coin.
he's like, yeah. I mean, you actually might belong in the upper district. Have fun. There's tons of women.
Tons of what?
I'm more into men, but I appreciate it.
Oh.
Goodbye.
My ear twitches.
I have to follow my.
He stands up a little straighter,
I
like.
have to follow my. I have to follow my friend.
Yeah.
My ear
That's,
droops. Did you hear what I said the first time?
Yeah.
Ear
All right, you are all.
I follow Boggy.
I was gonna say you are all following Boggy, I believe, unless if he didn't want to.
Oh, yeah.
But you all follow Boggy
Get
to
that
the never-ending
Frogger
night, which is it's not in like the lowly level district. It's a little nicer than absolute like garbage tavern.
It's in the swamp district. It's funny.
I want to stand up on a table and say, who thinks they can beat me for 10 gold?
So there's the outskirts of Haven City, and that would be like the lowly place, and then there's
The slums.
the slums, and then there's the Haven City Commons, which is where the Neverending Night is. It's near the marketplace. It's probably the most bustling part of the city. So this place is absolutely loaded with people of all different types, and it's before noon, and it's still loaded. You see your friend Sir jump up on a random table filled with people, mind you. Give me a d20.
Seven.
You knock over a draconian's drink,
Uh-oh.
and in doing so,
Not good.
And the Draconian immediately stands up and is like, yeah, I'll fuck your day up, bud.
All right.
I don't remember what my Draconian's name was a million years ago.
I'll take that as the bell, and I just ran a punch down on him from on top of the table.
Fantastic. We'll do your Never-Ending Night stuff with the owner in a little bit.
What if I had him power? I can make him more powerful.
That'd
But
be
I
funny.
won't.
Because we're not friends.
No, I don't have him power.
Bonnie's just watching
Give
that.
You
me
power
a,
the Draconian.
give me a D20 check.
I miss.
18.
18. You slam your fist down on like
If riding strength or dex, it's 20.
yeah, basically to like the side of like his temple. You just like bop, and you like clock him real good, and you deal 4 strength or 5 strength.
5.
You deal 5 damage to the side of this dude's head, and like instantly he's just like, oh, and he literally just like swings upward at you, even though you're on a freaking table. But the Draconian's pretty tall. This is a big dude.
I have the high ground.
And he rolls a 10 on you.
I have 12 defense.
You literally like kick his fist away before it straightens out.
Even without the buckler, if we're not counting that, I still have more than that. I have 11.
Oh, because you don't have blocking, right?
Oh, I do have blocking. It would still...
So yeah, but I mean, you're always equipped with your shield though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He rolled high enough to where you'd actually have to like use your shield to block it. So you basically just block his fist with your shield, and it's like, fucking what?
I think it's on my back, and I just turn and let him hit the shield,
Okay.
like it's like a brawl room tactic.
Yeah.
Or
He's just like,
brawl tactic.
ow! Like, he like takes a couple steps back. He's like, get the fuck down off that table. What are you doing up there?
I kick him in the face.
I'm just gonna say you miss because he took like quite a few steps back. So you
Okay,
would,
how about a running jump and double kick him in the chest off the
okay.
table?
Okay, you're gonna you do a d20. I'm gonna call that an acrobatics and a d20 for you to hit.
So that's plus dex then?
Yeah,
13.
13. You jump off the table, not with as much grace as you wanted, and you do land a single kick to his chest before hitting the ground. For I'm gonna say another like 5 damage. This dude is literally like brought to his knees, and he's like, "Listen, I don't know who the fuck you are, but you got it, dude. Like, he's 10 gold, was it?
Yep.
Fucking take it, dude.
Alright,
Like, seriously, man. Like, just
One for me. I'm the
please.
insurance broker.
fucking leave me alone. My God.
I buy him 2 drinks, one for the fight and one to replace the one I spilled.
He's suddenly like chummy with you, like just like okay, it's like I'm just hanging out with my friends here, like. But I mean, he's buying drinks. He's talking to his other friend who's also Draconian, and this other guy's like, dude, you got your ass kicked, man. Like, this guy's awesome. He whooped your ass. He's buying you drinks. It's a free show for me, man. Yeah, so he's his friends having a good old time.
How much gold do I have after the 2 drinks?
You do 2 drinks, and then his friend immediately goes like, I'm like halfway done with mine. You want to like hook it up, man?
Why not?
He's like, dude, like, hey, what's your name, man?
So Aloysius von Fortescue.
Do you have a like a nickname?
Oh my god.
Aloy, right?
Because I'm
Sir to
like,
you.
sir,
Call him
I'm
sir.
like, how about Alicia?
No. No.
Sir.
Not that.
Sir?
Anything.
Are you a sir?
Yes.
We'll go with yes.
He was knighted
Hey, man.
by the queen.
your new friends. He's a fascinating one. You have, I'm gonna say, what's it called, like, because it's not like a gold per drink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like you have like 8.
It's a
Like
2
8
drink
gold.
minimum in this club.
I literally did that because I didn't want to have 0 gold anymore.
And so you guys have a romping good time. You just like watching them drink. Do you drink or
No.
You just watch them drink, and they're just like they're old chummy Draconian buds, and they're just like hitting each other's arms and just like telling dirty jokes and talking about like basically like
Cloacas.
Yeah. Yeah. And how he like choked on his like own fire to cook his like turkey leg the other day, and it was funny. Just shit like that, zirconian shit. They you can tell that they're both like pretty sauced already, and it's before
What
noon.
colors are they?
They're both black.
Oh, sweet.
All right, Evelyn. Or sorry, Boggy. Boggy.
Glorp's double fisting.
You search for like the owner, basically like you're hiring. Okay. You go up to the bar. The bartender recognizes you.
I've arrived.
It says,
God.
"Well,
Look.
I don't think Drake's gonna be too happy with you."
I have very good reason. I was fucking kidnapped.
Oh.
And then I met my dad. So,
Your dad?
well, he's my dad now.
I.
Give me magic powers. Anyways,
Anyway, okay.
it was a really long day. Okay, it was a lot.
You're like a warlock.
Are
at this point.
you hitting that skuma again?
No. And I pull Quinn over. Like, look, I'm telling the truth.
I mean, technically, I didn't see any sort of adoption
I'll raise my mugs
between
from across the room.
Roma and you.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
that's the
can.
most like paternal figure I've ever had. Okay, he's my dad now.
He's a statue. However, I can attest to the kidnapping of my friend here.
Okay, so you're all
He
kidnapped.
said friend.
Very sorry, you guys okay?
Yeah, but I can play now.
Good. Well,
It's the
your
morning.
next spot is about 8 or 9 hours from now. So please enjoy a drink. And he sees Glorp holding up the beer, and
Yeah, I just realized Glorp doesn't have any strength, so it can't be double fisting tankards. So I'm probably doing 2 hands and 1.
yeah, you could hold one at least.
Sitting on the rim of one of the larger glasses.
Tankards are like same weight as you.
And he's just like, it seems you have quite a few friends.
We're all kidnapped together.
Yeah, she does. They
That
do.
one too.
Interesting. So you go into detail about like the kidnapping, catch him up to
Yeah.
speed a little bit. He's like, all right. Listen, he just pushes forward some like standard like house ales. He's like, please enjoy the drinks. I shouldn't be giving anything for free, but my God, you just kidnapped. I'm happy to hear you all are okay.
Kidnappers are good.
Do you have any lime water?
That's great news. And yes, I do.
Wonderful.
He hands you some lime water. And he goes,
Except for one, and then I get like this faraway look.
the one that got away. Eh?
And also, he lied. One of them got away.
The one that got away.
Tell the truth.
I
Or
said,
nothing at all.
I literally just said.
I know, but he ignored the last part of your sentence.
Well, Drake should be here in a few hours.
Lie.
I mean, I can't really do a whole lot for you. You just have to talk to him when he gets here.
Our
People were
friendship arc
pretty-
is enemies to enemies to enemies.
As you can imagine,
apparently.
pretty upset
No, I
at the lack of
understand.
festivities.
I
We actually had to
I
get
was a
a
little upset that I was gonna be like murdered. But
well, yeah. Well, I can tell you, it wasn't a very good crowd last night.
it'll be a great crowd tonight.
I hope so, because we actually got another just like random bard who voluntarily went up on stage and tried to play some songs, and it was awful. He was literally booed off stage. Someone threw their drink at him and hit him in the side of the head, knocked him out for a second.
Oh, rude.
It was
Shut up.
literally terrible. Yeah, I should have. The damn waste of beer, if you ask me.
That's right.
Start snoring again.
No.
So, important question.
Mhm.
In the 8 hours, would I have time to run around and maybe gather some ingredients so I have a fail-safe if if performance goes wrong? At least that'll be entertaining.
You can definitely do some searching for ingredients in your downtime here in town. Absolutely. Now, speaking of downtime, I think this is a great way to close out the session. There was a lot of character building. That was a lot of fun. You guys did a battle. You all got the level up because you were all so close to leveling up.
Boom, baby.
You guys have finally made it to Haven City after session 3.
Let's burn it down.
After my performance.
Right, of course, absolutely.
And
And you know fire now.
you're all in the never-ending nights, and you're trying to maybe make some coin, make a name for yourself, more so than you already were. Drink. Before we close out session, I want to, of course, ask, how was this evening?
That was awesome.
I really enjoyed it. Fun.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. You know what's funny? This one is another 2.5 hour session. Like, it's going to be within a couple minutes of the other two videos.
Creepy.
It's so bizarre. Anyway, any questions before we wrap up?
Yeah,
Anything
what's
that
his
wasn't
deal? Like, he's
addressed?
glaring at me.
Sir?
I think he keeps crying in your general
He
direction.
keeps getting wet.
He wants to be your friend.
Yeah, in the
Getting
face. That's
That's called sadness.
What?
It's called emotion. Something Quinn doesn't seem to understand.
I don't
It's a glass
understand what
cage
you're
of
talking
emotion.
Other than anger.
What?
Other than just mild perturbance constantly. Okay.
He'll grow on you. Or you'll grow on me. Or both.
I'm growing you.
hey.
How do you stick a flaccid penis into something and have it grow?
Believe me, there's a way.
No.
Where there's a little.
I'd rather not.
You just like stick it in when it's hard and then wait for it to go flaccid and then let it go again.
That could work.
Dude, second wind.
Yeah.
You get it?
Alright, guys. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
Thanks, listeners, for listening to that fucking super random episode.
And that ending was just.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
we
a
were all
perfect ending.
in fine form.
We were.